77.
Opie and Anthony.
Hey, it's E-Rock and Sam from the Opie and Anthony Show. More O&A in a minute. But first, you know one of Sam's favorite activities, jerking off in front of people? This involved Mike Birbiglia and Voss talking about the same exact subject. I'm an exhibitionist, so is Birbiglia, so is Voss. O&A are disgusted, they think it's gay. Let's see what you think. Check it out. They're nuts.
Yeah, but I told that story on the radio that me and my friends used to jerk off. We used to hang. You would come home at night. That's not gay when two guys jerk off.
It kind of is, Rich.
If you touch the other guy's dick, then it's a little gay.
I agree with you.
He says a little gay.
Yeah, but it's not
Rich,
gay.
I never had the
guys.
desire to jerk off in front of another guy, though.
You know why?
It's not an in front of thing.
No, you're doing it together.
Wait, you
It's
did it
just
too,
dudes.
Mike?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, I was distracted because another employee just got their wings, as someone is saying on
Got their wings.
They're getting their wings today.
Mike, that's
I got
not gay.
distracted. I taken out of this conversation. So you jerked off in front of a guy, and Rich Voss has.
Yeah, but it wasn't like
What is
we
that all
weren't
about?
looking at each other. We were watching
I
porn,
was.
jerking off.
You have
know?
something called peripheral vision.
Looking at each other.
Peripheral vision.
You're seeing like some type of movement here.
Well, we did it.
See, I can look over here, but if I make a movement next to you, I can see my hands.
Yeah.
I didn't look at him, but I sat on his lap as we did it. You know, no, we did it. Me and a couple friends.
I played basketball growing up, and it was all about peripheral vision, so there's no fucking way I could get in that situation.
First of all, there's something about it, even though you're not touching each other or anything, there's a moment when you're fucking coming that is this passionate moment. Regardless of if you're with yourself, it's still a passionate moment of sexual release, and it's with another guy. You're sharing a moment. Regardless if you're looking at each other,
but when you're
sharing a moment.
I don't do it now. I'm talking about when you're like 12 and you're discovering
cock tease.
But let's get into this for a second. Like, it's so easy to just say it's gay, okay? But what are you bonding over?
That's true.
Like when you have friends as kids,
you
you
both don't have
bond
a
over
girl.
like
you're bonding over the porn. I
you
suppose.
bond over
Yeah.
like maybe the latest Black Sabbath or Zeppelin or a cool album that comes out or a movie or maybe
Can't jerk off
maybe
to any of
wrestling or
those.
something, whatever. But
Wrestling,
how are you
maybe.
bonding with your friend over?
I remember
porn?
when we jerked off together, I only had like 2 hairs, and he had like a lot of hair, and I was jealous that he had
a little hairless Rich
I had
Voss.
little, like 2 little hairs. It was like a little turkey.
you
I
saw
was
each
working
other
a
It was like
little
a plucked chicken.
Yeah, it was like a little plucked chicken.
Did your ball
think-
bag look like a
I
tight
don't
little
think we-
clamshell?
It was just like it was a Jew holding money. That's how tight it was.
I don't think there was a visibility thing though. I think there were socks involved.
Yeah,
you
but
know?
it's just like, why wouldn't you do it separately? Maybe
don't
watch
know.
the porn together. Remember what
Oh,
you
we didn't
saw.
watch porn. We just jerked off.
Oh my god!
Wow, you didn't have
We were at his mother. I was sleeping over his
fucking
house, and his mother was
bathhouse.
in the next room. I don't know about for you, but for me, it was more exciting at times to jerk off in front of a girl than fuck her. Like one time, this is true. I was jerking off in front of a girl, and I shot a load through 2 Dunkin' Donut napkins, through 2 of them.
No
Blast.
way.
I'm not bullshitting.
impossible.
I'm not fucking lying.
That's impossible.
No, it's not impossible. I swear to God.
But he couldn't through this Bounty paper towel.
The Opie and Anthony Show starts now.
Previously on O&A.
Is that what it
7.2 earthquake. If it hits anywhere else,
7.2 in Baja, California.
if that thing hits anywhere else, it destroys cities. But you know,
Nothing there.
Baja's kind of in the middle of nowhere,
There's the
right?
California-Mexico border, and
They picked a good area to hit.
yeah, 2 people died. One guy on the Mexican side, his house caved in on him.
Yeah.
And another guy was so scared he ran out of his house and was hit by a car and killed. You think they're synced up with their fucking rags?
Use tampons just floating.
Oh, big weightless bubbles of clotted blood just
like it's some deep sea fucking organism.
looks like somebody fucking let loose the cherry jubilee. Just floating around.
know there were jellyfish up in space.
The guy's going around just plucking them out of thin air like jelly beans.
Welcome to the people hearing us for the first time on Sirius, the free preview.
Oh, hi, how are you?
If you're going to show RoboCop on your HD network, can you try making it look a little better? I mean, seriously, who doesn't have an HD television right now? Seriously, who doesn't? Why wouldn't you show? Oh yeah,
Poor Sam.
But when they're catering to people that have regular fucking CRT TVs.
I don't need black bars on the left and right side of my screen.
There should not be. I don't like black bars anywhere near me or my neighborhood.
Jeez. I think I have a few.
Just around your windows.
And the whole family has to eat Sam's favorite meal.
Was it like
So
the
the-
episode of
so the-
The Twilight Zone where Anthony wanted hamburgers with peanut butter on them?
So everyone has to eat the hamburgers.
Yeah.
That's exactly
very
it.
good, Anthony.
So there's Sam's distinguished father with his handlebar mustache eating fucking chicken fingers.
That's your favorite meal?
Instead of having a
Sesame.
nice, like, I don't know,
Listen.
steak dinner or something for his birthday.
I would have guessed it was a Vince McMahon shit in a fucking in a taco shell.
Opie and Anthony, live next.
Opie and Anthony on satellite radio. Show's host Anthony Cumia and Greg Opie.
On the virtual team. And Anthony apologizing for yet another raunchy
comment profanity like rap. Is this the last straw for the raunchy radio duo?
Yay! Pudding!
The greatest show on satellite radio today.
It's entertaining as fuck.
How many people are screaming at their radios right now?
It doesn't get better than this.
It's just the stupidest, most fun.
I can't get enough of this.
I would eat your poo.
Let's be honest with each other. No one's doing better radio than this.
We rule. Google it.
You're fucking right. Simple as that.
Fucking believe it. This is radio. Radio.
But enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
Hey, good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Opie and Anthony Show for this Tuesday.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Tuesday.
We're still trying to set up the studio.
Yeah, we came into it. Slight clusterfuck.
Slight. We had to listen to religious programming today. We have like 8 TVs, and all we want to do is watch and listen to the news in the morning because,
Get caught
when you do a morning show, it's kind of smart to be up on things.
Yeah.
So Ant and I get in here.
Late breaking news, things like that.
We were the only ones around in the studio today, and we're sitting here awkwardly listening to some call-in religious program, and we can't even find it on any of our TVs.
No, some Rasta guy.
And they finally got the TVs to work, I don't know, 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
And then my laptop shits the bed just before we go on the air. I mean, this is not a professional organization.
Now it's a crapshoot whether everything will.
I got to tell you, man, and then we'll move on. Jimmy and I were in Rochester. What is this? Oh, God. Jimmy and I were in Rochester. Jimmy was doing comedy, so we went and did Brother Weeze's morning show. I love Brother Weeze. Weeze is doing a morning show for one city, Rochester, New York, and he has a way better setup than we do. And we're supposed to be like one of the top dogs here at Sirius XM. We're broadcasting to the entire country, 2 countries for that matter. And honestly, this is a shitty setup.
We're just one of many people in this building. That's what it boils down
Weeze,
to.
one guy for Rochester, New York on regular radio has a much, much better setup than we do. A much better setup.
Another cog in the machine.
And, you know, the guys down the hall, I mean, are any of them even here to know that we're having problems today? Of course not. Why would they be here? They only technically run the channel. You know, they keep promising us, oh, we'll take care of it. It'll be set up. There'll be no problems with your studio. And once again, we come in here and there's problems.
Yeah.
We wanted to watch the news, not listen to some religious call-in show. And they were scrambling back and forth, and then we find out that we can't even control our own TVs because I guess we're not mature enough. So the TVs where the cable boxes are in another room, so then they have to go there and try some things and then run back to our studio to see if it works by looking at the TV.
Yeah, shouldn't we be able to just turn a TV on to a certain channel and then pull it up on in the studio and listen to it?
It's lunacy.
Why? That seems like the simplest thing. Would be, all right, we want to watch channel fucking 5.
Right.
So we put on channel 5 on the TV, and then we pull it up on the board, and it comes through the studio. Wow, that's an amazing concept.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of having to go through some locked room that we can't even get into. I don't understand it. Why do they make things so difficult?
The system is stupid. I don't blame the engineers because the guy helping us today, I forget his name, he seems to be a cool guy and he seems to like us and stuff. He's running back and forth going, well, let me try something else. I'm like, but the TVs are right here. He goes, I know, but they're controlled down the hall in engineering.
And they can't tell, so they got to hit some buttons and then run back in here and look.
Yeah.
And then run back.
Yeah.
It's the dumbest waste of energy.
Yeah. And does the company and the people that run this channel understand we're once again wasting time talking about how shitty our setup is?
Yeah.
We don't want to be doing this. I'm sick of bitching.
No, better things to talk about today.
But it was a major distraction. And then my computer, poof, blows up. I'm scared to ask for another computer from these guys. I don't know what that'll cost us.
Buy your own. Get your own.
We probably have to at this point.
You got it. Just get your own. That's what I wound up doing. I will not take anything from this place as far as if they offer me a phone, a computer, a this, a that. No. I'll get my own shit. I'll bring it in. I'll pack it up, and I'll fucking leave with it at the end of the day. Because, first of all, there's too many strings attached. They have access to everything. Mm-hmm. Like you have a phone that gets put on their account and their, email system and everything. And apparently they own the phone after that, so fuck that.
Yeah, they took one of my phones.
Yeah.
They took a really nice BlackBerry phone of mine because they said they owned it, even though I bought it and gave it to them so I could be on their system. And then when I wanted to upgrade to this new phone, they said, well, we now own your other phone. And I'm like, well, no. See, I'm one of 7 kids, and I have a lot of brothers and stuff that don't do as well as me, so I would really like to pass on a really nice phone to them. They never got back to me, by the way.
No.
I gave up on that.
Screw it.
And also, I'm in experiment mode here. At 5:55, I wrote one of the bosses and said, hey, I need to talk to you. It's important. That's all I wrote. That's all I wrote. So we'll see when they get back to us, considering they run the channel.
Ooh.
It's now 6:20.
All right.
We'll see if they even get back to us within the first hour. It's a joke is what it comes down to. It really is. It's a joke. Regular radio, Brother Weeze, Rochester, New York, one city he broadcasts to. They treat him way the fuck better than we are treated around here. It's ridiculous. And they promise us, oh, no one else is going to be using the studio. Someone was using the studio.
Someone comes in and screws with shit.
Do you even know what channel that was? We couldn't find it on the cable system.
No. Why would I listen
Some
to
guy was
Rasta
taking
guy?
phone calls, and they were talking about God, and it was a Rasta guy. You're right.
He had some gold Ark of the Covenant in front of him and a cup of water. And if you, sent money in and your name, he would put it in the Ark of the Covenant. And
That's
what
you got out of it?
Yeah.
Where the fuck do you find that programming?
I don't know, but I found some the other morning also. I woke up early, and there was somebody selling some miracle water. I don't know what they were doing, but it was just a bunch of people with problems, and apparently if they drank the miracle water and woke up, they woke up with no problem.
Mm-hmm.
All the problems were gone.
Oh, that's
they were
nice.
cured of diseases, out of debt, cured of drug abuse, everything. It was
Just by
amazing.
sipping on a little holy water?
And
Is it
comes in
called
this little
holy water
plastic-
officially?
It's called miracle water.
Where the fuck do you get this miracle water?
You got to talk to Dr. fucking Reverend, what's his name? I don't know what it is, Popoff.
But where...
Reverend Popoff was his name.
Where does he get the miracle water?
I guess there's a miracle stream or something.
So why don't we just go get our own damn water? Why do we have to call him?
He probably prays over it or something.
Oh, he's got to give it like a voodoo blessing?
He's got to give it a boost. He's got to activate it.
He's got to give it a hooly?
Yeah, if you get it, it's just water.
But if he hoolies it?
He gives it the old mumbo jumbo, and then it's holy water, miracle water,
Mumbo
and
jumbo.
it cures whatever ails you.
Number 9?
Yeah.
Who did
stuff.
Mumbo Jumbo?
Mumbo Jumbo?
Yeah, that song.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Whatever.
But it just amazed me that I was watching what amounted to a snake oil salesman.
Yeah.
On in HD.
Right.
It's just it's the same thing as the old covered wagon going from town to town selling their elixirs.
And we still can't get on TV.
No, we're
still
just
can't get on
banned.
TV.
We're just banned.
The other thing that needs to be said, and then we'll move on, is they're doing a free preview, which is very, very nice. We're hopefully talking to a lot of new people this week, or how long is it? Like a 2-week thing, or it's a 2-week thing? I'm getting so many freaking people writing me on Twitter and elsewhere.
Yeah.
A lot of the cars don't get our channel, you know.
Poor K.
Because they got old, Sirius radios.
Oh.
See, the old Sirius radios don't go up to, 197, or they do go up to 197, but they don't include 197. See, when they even gave us this channel, they didn't believe in us. They gave us a shitty channel. They just gave us a shitty channel. So there are people out there that want to try to check us out, or actually there are people that know about us already and that trying to turn their friends onto it.
Yeah.
That have Sirius radios, but their particular radios don't get this channel. That's just terrific.
I never knew that.
Oh, yeah. Jay Moore started that whole thing, and I thought he was full of shit, I'll be honest with you. But I did some research, and there are radios, an older version, that don't get 197.
Damn, how old? Like those ones that screwed into your dashboard?
I don't know. But you would think when they moved us over here that they would maybe give us a nice channel that would make sense across the board. So.
Give us part of the spectrum that people don't get.
Huh?
That's good. Part of the edge, you know. We're on the edge.
I'm not saying it's a huge problem, but it definitely is a problem that I've become aware of, that people are definitely not getting this even though they want to, because their radio doesn't have 197 when they unlock the whole thing.
That's beautiful.
So
Jesus.
So that's today's bitching. We'll try to keep it to a minimum, but you know,
definitely.
Whatever. Whew. Need to talk to you. It's important. Well, we're 28 minutes in. That's good. It's good to know the people that fucking babysit this channel aren't even up yet. That's great.
Babysit.
Ed.
Oh yeah.
Let's get into this Easter thing.
I gotta get rolling on this because I'm just There's so many levels to this story here. Apparently, in New York, Midtown, Times Square, tourist central, on Easter. Now, who knew this? Did you know this? It's been happening for years, they say.
I know because we talked about it a little bit yesterday, but go ahead. Sorry.
Up until yesterday,
I had no
didn't know,
idea.
and they said this has been going on since like 2006 or something. It seems that young black people go bullshit on Easter Sunday in Times Square. I'm not going to say young people. I'm not going to say youths. I'm not going to say that. I want everyone to understand what this is. I'm not going to be like the newspaper. I'm going to say it's young black people decide to lose their fucking minds in Times Square and commit violent acts against people.
Wait, the news is not saying black people?
No, of course not. I don't see one fucking
that's
thing.
a shock.
I see gang-related. I see youth. I see young people. I see 27 to 55 arrests. I see that. I don't see in one case that it's not white people. It's black people.
Is this just Times Square, or is it all over New York, or is it all over the country? How bad is this problem?
One instance at 125th Street on Sunday night. But about 10 people were arrested. One man was shot on 125th Street. But they said 1,000 young people were gathered on 42nd Street after they came out of the car show at the Jacob Javits Center, which apparently is what they are calling here, and I quote, a gang magnet.
Well, we've done the car show many times over the years. No one told us it was a gang
fucking
magnet.
warning that if you're going to take your family to the Javits Center for the car show, that it's a gang magnet.
You might not want to bump into anyone while you're there.
No, you might not want to step on a toe or look at someone with disrespect or make fun of someone's tooth or their grill.
It's a gang magnet?
It's a gang magnet.
You know how many families go there? You know how many fathers and sons go there to kind of take a look at some rides?
Let's go to the car show, son. See what kind of concept cars there are. This is going to be fun. And then it's just fucking mayhem.
It's a gang magnet.
A gang magnet.
Shouldn't the city put out a bulletin? Shouldn't Mayor Bloomberg do something? I don't even know what he does.
Wouldn't you think that there would be a warning put out that says caution?
That's not a warning. That's a bulletin. That's a scroll across the TV. If you're going to the Javits Center for the car show, you might want to know that it's a gang magnet.
Yeah.
Don't wear red. Don't wear blue.
Yeah, watch out what color you wear. Who knows what gang they're from?
Don't bump into anyone.
I have no idea what gangs they're from. Doesn't say, of course.
I went old school. I'm sure every color means something now.
Now, and this guy Michael Daly, I guess, or Daly, whatever the fuck his name is from the Daily News, is writing about Easter night mayhem evokes scarier times, and talks about, the late 70s and the 80s and even into the early 90s in New York City where they used the word wilding, which, by the way, Bloomberg used to describe this case, which is nice to see that word making a comeback.
We don't want that word to make a comeback.
He doesn't bring up the fact that these are young black men that are just wreaking havoc on Easter in an area that is predominantly tourists. I mean, tourists go to fucking Times Square.
I would say 90% of the people in that area are tourists.
Absolutely.
Not counting the people that have to go down there to work.
No, they're
but just people wandering around walking. It's
from Oklahoma with their families going to the Olive Garden, think they're eating New York Italian food.
Right.
That's what you're dealing with. And then you get young black men that decide that this is a good opportunity to just fuck people up, shoot guns, and go bullshit for no fucking reason, other than I guess they did it last year and no one did anything, and no one said anything.
So the mayor had to know that this happened last year, and it could have happened this year.
It says 4 people shot, even though cops anticipated Easter night wilding. 56 youths busted or cited. And then here's a great picture of a little perp walk going on. and there's 3 African-American males being led out by an officer, and they all have their head down, and they're flipping the bird. They're just giving the finger to the camera that is taking their wonderful picture. I'm sure it hasn't been the first time as they get led into the precinct station house. This is what gets me, though. This is like the biggest thing. Reverend Al Sharpton made a bit of a to-do when Don Imus said nappy-headed hose. He said it hurt people. It hurt people. It was a terrible thing that he did. And he went all out, if you recall. Oh, my God.
Yeah,
pulled out all the stops to make sure that didn't happen again because people were hurt. The members of the basketball team were, for Rutgers female basketball team, very injured by this shock jock.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, so injured. It was just horrible. What a scene. What a scene of pandemonium it was.
Really?
They wouldn't even have known about it if
they had no
anyone
idea.
didn't say anything.
Right.
But where is Reverend Al? Where is Jesse Jackson? Where are these black leaders to come out and say this is an awful thing? Maybe address these black youths and try to find out why they're doing this. It is damaging. It is hurtful. It brings up people's hatred and racism and fears. This brings up people's what they call irrational fears. Hey, if you ask me, 1,000 black guys running around Times Square shooting people, to fear that is not irrational. That is not irrational. This is a real thing. This is tangible. So where are the people that are supposed to address and lead and be the example for these African-American youths?
Are you saying why is Sharpton not down there on the night before Easter, walking around on Times Square?
Yeah.
Probably stopping people?
Why isn't he guiding the youth like he's supposed to? He's not supposed to be a anti-white leader. He's a black activist. He's supposed to be active in the causes, in the best interest of black people. And this doesn't seem to be things that are in the best interest of black people.
And at the very least, he should be on TV today talking about this.
Where is he?
He's hiding probably.
Where is he?
Because this is a real issue.
If a group of 1,000 white people were running around terrorizing black tourists, I'm certain there would be a problem. Oh, I am certain there would be a problem. But this is just business as usual. They bring up, they brought up the word tradition, like it's fucking Thanksgiving or it's some, Easter tradition, like the bonnet or the basket or the little Easter dress.
And why isn't there a warning by Mayor Bloomberg or any other city officials that this is becoming a tradition and you might not want to, take that nice Easter walk with your family because there's a good chance there's lead flying.
Yeah, 90% chance of lead.
90% chance of lead in Times Square. So you might want to take your little kids Easter egg hunting somewhere else with their little colorful bonnets.
How about you put out a warning that black people are going to look, they're showing clips on the news that black men predominantly, young black people are going to be wreaking havoc in a public area, and you should probably steer clear of it. Would that be racist if the news if CNN or Fox News put out a warning the night before Easter and said, attention people, black people are going to irrationally go bullshit on Easter Day in Times Square, so stay clear.
Probably tough to get that announcement made.
You think so?
I think you're right, though.
Why?
But yeah.
Because that's what happens.
Of course it is.
Why can't you warn people as to what will happen? You're warned of a hurricane coming?
I don't think Anthony's insane this time.
Not at all.
I mean, maybe you can't say it in that way, but certainly could get the word out. You could get the word out somehow.
It's disgusting how we coddle in this country. How we just coddle and don't want to say anything. I could read any story in any fucking newspaper about this episode, and race will never be brought up. But it is exactly about race. Why do they have to fucking do this? Why do black youths have to get together and act like fucking animals on Easter and shoot up fucking Times Square like it's the Old West?
Why? Give me a reason. Give me a viable reason where that makes sense in this society.
Then why do we allow it as a society?
Jimmy?
I have a possible reason.
All right.
They don't like the traffic.
Okay, the traffic needs well, at least that's a reason. I'll look into it.
Can you imagine if they said that was just a protest for the bad traffic on 42nd Street? Where they don't like Bloomberg's his new Broadway plan, where he's fucking filtered all traffic.
They don't like that.
I would actually respect that.
I'm outraged. I'm outraged at the lack of outrage.
So you think Reverend Al should be doing something?
Reverend Al should be doing something. Jesse Jackson should be doing something. Whatever other black wants to point himself a leader and talk about things. Whenever Whitey does something, they're the first ones on the news. How about you come out and talk about how awful and ignorant this type of action is? Why don't you call it stupid and ignorant actions on the part of black people? Why don't you do that?
Well, he's too busy going after old radio guys. Because that's much more important. Because words hurt, Anthony. Remember the pamphlet? Words hurt.
Apparently,
words
that
hurt.
Seems to be
bullets don't hurt. Bullets don't hurt as much as words. That's what I learned.
Talk to the people that were shot.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, are also black people. It's more black on black crime, which just is.
Why isn't he down there
rampant.
speaking? Like, why isn't he down there with a megaphone speaking? Like, why isn't he taking to the streets like he does for every other fucking thing?
Why? Or if he's not speaking, how about you get together with community leaders and discuss this problem and try to come up with a solution to it, like you do whenever a white officer perhaps tunes up a fucking drug fiend or someone with a gun, and you cry police brutality. How about you put together a little blue ribbon commission and talk about this problem, that there's fucking roving gangs running around on Easter in Times Square shooting up the joint.
After they went to the car show.
Yeah, which is a gang magnet.
Which is a gang magnet.
Which I never know.
They don't even tell us. Thanks. How about you tell Whitey? Because, we need to know these things. Let's go to Jason in Pennsylvania. Jason.
Hey, guys. How are you this morning?
All right, brother.
I kind of have an idea why Bloomberg and all those New York officials aren't telling people to not go to the car show because of this. Because if they don't go, they don't get as much of a kickback.
Well, exactly. It's money. It's revenue. I understand that. But how about just Times Square? How about something where it's like, look out, people.
Because then, then the tourists are going to stop going to the city. They're going to stop doing all the fun stuff around Times Square just because, and then the government won't get their money.
Well, then how about they start rousting? How about they start rousting people and profiling on Easter Sunday?
Hold on.
Knowing who's committing these fucking atrocities.
I like this guy's point. Then what the city has to do, they have a responsibility. They get as many cops at the car fucking show to make sure that there's going to be no problems. If they need the revenue that bad. You can't just let Whitey or anybody else just go to the car show thinking it's a safe environment and having no clue that it's a gang magnet.
I didn't know.
No one knew.
Who knew?
The mayor sucks. Reverend Al sucks. They all suck.
Everyone sucks. No one wants to be honest. No one wants to address real problems. It's a lot easier to address Don Imus saying something that offended no one until someone brought it up.
Yeah, let's go to Mark in South Jersey. Mark.
Hey, what's going on, boys?
Hey.
Hey, listen, this problem was happening over in Philly a few weeks ago. The news was referring it as calling a flash mob. And basically what these kids were doing were they were getting together through Facebook, and they were just planning massive attacks on South Street.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
But Philly actually did something about it. They loaded
it's a
up
pillow fight with Glocks,
Yeah.
That's funny.
Wonderful.
You've been poked with a hollow point.
Right.
So what did Philly do?
They were reporting it on the news. The news is saying this is a problem. Be careful. The cops were all over the streets. Any kids that were caught doing these flash mobs were being charged with felonies, and basically making it very clear: if you guys do this, you're going to get in trouble.
Look, I spent a lot of time in New York and Philly at this point, and I'll tell you this much: Philly doesn't play. They're not as politically correct as New York City.
Yeah.
Simple as that. They don't fuck around as much as, unfortunately, the cops have to here in New York. And I'm not blaming the cops. It goes way above the cops in this city. But in Philly, they don't play at all. At all.
Well, when your city is called Philadelphia, I think you have to.
That's what I'm saying.
Exert a little more force.
Yeah, they don't mess around down there, man.
A couple of pounds of pressure per square inch.
Right.
Per second.
Let's go
I
to
didn't hurt one goddamn do-rag on his head.
Let's go to Reggie. Reggie!
Yo, Reggie.
Anthony, my nigga, what's up, man?
What's up?
How come you weren't at the car show, son?
I wasn't going to the fucking car show.
That would be a place where you would go, though.
I should have known there was going to be a problem a few years back when I noticed that it wasn't as many cars, and it was more a show on how many fucking boombox speakers and
nice.
fucking bass amps you could fit in your fucking trunk.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the car show's turned
they had
into.
Escalades down there, son. They had guns. It was, niggas was wildin'.
Yeah, I bet it was fucking insane.
Now, Reggie, as a black guy, did you know that a lot of gang activities go on at the car show? Or actually just a gang magnet?
I'm in Boston. I told you, I'm in Boston with the white people, man.
Oh, there you go. That's right. There's
Yeah.
Oh, I remember you, Reggie. I'm sorry. I'm
well,
sorry.
Times Square has been known for years now as being the Disney of Manhattan, the safe place you can go and shop and take pictures and everything. But it is slowly turning now that the budget cuts are coming in and police are being taken off of details and stuff. And you're going to start seeing things like this happening. The guys are back in full force selling their DVDs and their CDs. They go out there and it's like, yo. And they'll hand you a disc of their music, and they'll go, yeah, let me sign that for you. And then they sign it, and there's some rube standing there not knowing what's going to happen. And then the guy goes, hey,
$20.
$20 or $8 or $5 or whatever it is.
Yeah.
But then they want money for it. And he goes, and then you go, no, I don't want, but I didn't want it. They go, look, I signed it to you, man. It becomes very menacing, and it's passive robbery is what it is. It's passive robbery.
But at least you get a really good album out of it.
Yeah, see, you know what you're getting? A blank disc.
No, you're getting some very good songs.
They buy. I don't know how they acquire the blank discs, but it's a blank disc, and then they print out some kind of cover art and slide it into a plastic sleeve, and you get the disc, or a paper sleeve. And then they try to sell this shit to you.
They wouldn't do that because it would hurt their iTunes status.
Would it?
Yes. I'm telling you, I know how these artists work.
Let's go to Tommy in Queens. You know Tommy. Tommy thinks a lot like you, Anthony.
I'm wondering, is there a way
Realist?
possible that we can, entice these gang members around Easter, right? Bring them to an area, whether it be the Javits Center, whether it be a park in Harlem or something, and give them more guns and keep them in there. And maybe they could just shoot each other or teach them to shoot straighter, and this way they could just do away with all of them?
I think if no one's really going to do anything, we should teach the gang members how to shoot more accurately, so more innocent bystanders aren't getting shot. I'm going to start my charity is teach a gang member to shoot, where you take them to the range, you take a gang member to the range, and you teach them the proper grip, the proper stance, and identifying your target.
Run the whole show.
Yeah.
Run the whole show. He loves them.
And that way, if one gang member wants to shoot another gang member, he's on target. He identified his target. He shoots him. He kills him. And then you don't have to worry about grandma getting killed or that. What? What's the matter?
Jimmy could do a comedy show.
What's the matter?
That ain't happening.
Why would I do a comedy show, sir?
Why wouldn't you?
Okay, fair enough.
All right.
Why wouldn't you? Come on, stop. You love it.
All right. Thank you, Tommy. Let's go to Greg on Long Island. Greg.
Yeah, you guys say you weren't warned. I was at a Walmart the other day, and they announced it over the TV.
Now,
They should have said all white people out of Times
couple
Square.
things going on. Very good joke there, sir. But the media spends more attention on some dumb fucking teenager goofing around and having a prank at Walmart instead of real issues.
But it's the fact that the racial angle, like Ann said about the gang, it's like the majority of them are black gang members, and it's not even addressed at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure there's Spanish gang, fine, but we know the majority of them are black gangs, and it's not even said. Nobody says
it's
it.
not said. 20% in crime. We've had a 20% increase in 2010 so far.
The murder rate so far.
In the murder rate. Oh, in the murder rate.
Yeah, that's not. I mean, violent crime is up as well, but the murder rate in New York City is up 20%.
This happens in recessions. You will see this happen. And now I hear they're going to start pulling cops off of anti-terrorism squads and putting them
into crime squads to try to cut back on this, but then we leave ourselves open to terrorism, which is,
Plus, the size of the police force has been shrinking over the last few years.
Oh, yeah. You don't know that when you walk through Times Square, you don't see as many as you did like 5 years ago. It was pretty much every corner had 2 or 3 well-armed police officers standing there in Times Square. Now, not so much.
I blame the mayor and the politicians. They can't even do the right thing for the people.
They're out of money. The state won't give them the money.
Really?
Yeah, exactly.
Really? Well, we're holding up our end of the bargain. I'll say that every fucking day if I have to.
Yeah.
What are you doing for us? Oh, you're cutting the police force. That makes sense. That's terrific.
Absolutely.
Let's say hi to Sean in Georgia. Sean.
What's up, O&A?
Hey, brother.
First of all, 2 quick things. Reverend Al won't say anything to us young black guys because to us he's irrelevant. We don't really care about what the guy has to say.
Well, you know what? You might say that, but he wields a lot of power. And when he shows up at places, the news is there listening to what he has to say, and he's just silent when these things happen.
They never deny him a spot on TV.
Exactly.
Never. So he's not irrelevant. He's irrelevant to you, but everyone listens to Reverend Al when he decides to talk. So all we're saying is he should talk about real issues that are going on out there instead of some dumb old fucking radio guy saying some dirty words or naughty words. And, I love Imus. I didn't mean to say dumb.
I got that, Opie, but Anthony saying that he can profile all black guys like that, but you can't profile anybody because if we were profiling anybody, we'll be profiling Ann as a doggone pedophile. Because he fit the description to the T.
Who does?
And he's a single white guy, an older white guy, and I mean those are the type of guys that run around and killing young folks.
Let me tell you, here's the difference. Here's the difference, my friend. Pedophiles don't run around in gangs of 1,000 terrorizing children.
Absolutely. They run around in gangs of 1 in mansions in Long Island.
And kidnapping little girls. Every day on the news, you hear about another girl going missing, blonde-eyed. The only people you hear about are the blonde-eyed, blue-eyed girl. Blonde-haired, blue-eyed girls.
Exactly.
Because the only thing they want to do is, that's how you profile. Every time I see a white guy
exactly. And it is profiled. They are profiled, and it's an accurate profile. So why can't we profile people that just decide to bust into fucking liquor stores or bodegas with a fucking gun and rob people, or wild in Times Square on Easter?
Well, I mean, you can profile, I guess, like that, but the same way if I see a white guy not holding a woman hand going down the road, I'm going to snatch my kids back.
All right, how about this? You certainly wouldn't be able to take a trench coat as a white guy in his 40s, fits the profile of a pedo, but let's say he's not. And let's say he's just walking around an elementary school. He is going to get rousted. He is absolutely going to get rousted. How about on Easter Sunday, we make it so no black people under the age of 40 can enter Times Square? How about that?
They pretty much do that already.
Do they? No, they don't. They do not. How come 1,000 of them were in fucking Times Square? They do not do that. Stop it.
One day you need to do like one of these movies doing, get in our shoes and get pulled over every fucking time.
I get pulled over more times than black people do. I get pulled over more times than black people.
It's because you're speeding.
Because I'm fucking speeding like a motherfucker. And you know what I do? I'm a courteous son of a bitch. I don't give fucking lip. I don't talk back. And I let the officer fucking look in my car. He can do whatever he wants.
My guns that I own are legal and legit, and they're in my name, and they're inside my car legally. And every time I get pulled over with a fucking gun, like if you get pulled over with your registration and everything, they'll probably talk to you 5 or 10, 15 minutes, call you Reggie, and that's it. Me, shit, I'm going to have to sit there, get out of the car, open my trunk, tear out my seats, take my speakers out every fucking time. And tell me, does that happen to you?
You know why? You know why? That is a bitch for you, my friend, because 10 guys before you were pulling guns or fucking had weed in their car or whatever the fuck little or great crime was being committed. It was being done by people that might have fit your profile. And sorry to say, it's not the cops' fault. It's other young black men that are ruining it for you.
It's just not right. All right, then, guys. Punching out.
All right, man.
Thank you, Sean.
It isn't right, but you know something?
He's right. It's not right, but...
It's not right, but you know, profiling and just basic human nature and fear and apprehension comes about when something happens a lot. If a certain group or a certain thing or a certain anything is frightening you time and time again, or threatening you, or does a certain thing that you find appalling, you're going to notice that. You're going to notice a pattern, and you're going to react to it. That's what's been happening. What do you think? It's just for the fuck of it? Just, look at this guy. Fuck him. Let me give him a hard time.
It's got to be based on something, you're saying?
Of course.
Yeah. All right, why don't we take a break? We can continue with this, but, it's a big story. Certainly is a big story. This Easter Sunday wilding incident in Times Square.
They won't dig deep enough into it.
And you won't see Reverend Al talking about this at all today.
No Reverend Al.
Can't wait for the next nonsense thing he comes out for.
Address this. It's important to the black community to address this and find out why this is going on. Forget about Whitey for a while and just dive into this head first there, Al, and find out why this is happening. Why young black men are compelled to go into an area like Times Square and just fuck it up and shoot each other and do whatever the fuck they want.
Because they're not presented with the same opportunities.
Hey, go blow me. There's a fucking black guy in the White House. Stop it already.
Who comes running when the cops get out of hand? Who thinks the mayor's in the Ku Klux Klan? Yelling and screaming as he's speaking to a mob. He wears expensive suits, but he doesn't have a job. Reverend Al, Reverend Al, he's your pal. Reverend Al, well, he's sapping off the people in his own community.
Why is the white man always picking on me?
He's got a fat belly and his hair's full of grease. We hear his battle cry.
No justice, no peace.
The man with a plan who you know you can trust. The portly little reverend with an ass just like a bus. He's Reverend Al. Reverend Al. He's your pal. Reverend Al. He looks like James Brown with too many calories.
Now why is the white man always picking on me?
Remember Bernie Getz in the Brawley case? Turn on the TV, you would always see his face. He's speeding in his limo to another homicide to make the network news with the family by his side. Reverend Al, Reverend Al, he's your pal. Reverend Al, on the never-ending search for some good publicity.
Why is the white man always picking on me?
Reverend Al,
I'm Reverend Al.
He's Reverend Al.
I'm Reverend Al.
His tummy growls.
I'm hungry.
He's Reverend Al.
Reverend Al.
He will represent your family and he doesn't charge a fee.
Now, as long as the footage makes it on the TV.
Reverend Al.
I'm Reverend Al.
He's Reverend Al.
I'm your pal.
Well, he's your pal.
That's right, Reverend Al.
Reverend Al.
I'm Reverend Al.
He's a race-baiting, white-hating bag of baloney.
Now, why is the white man always picking on me?
Reverend Al.
Yeah, I'm Al.
He's Reverend Al.
I'm Reverend Al.
He's your pal.
I'm your pal.
Yeah, Reverend Al.
Reverend Al.
Hey, good morning, everyone. Dirty Duke beat Butler, huh? I started watching that game, and I'm like, I can't stay up for this. Got to get up for morning radio.
Basketball still on?
Dude, it turned out to be a great game. It really did.
I even saw the score and thought, wow, that must have been something. And wasn't there like a half-court toss at the end? And
I don't know. I didn't even get to... I saw like the first, 10 minutes of the game. And I'm like, I can't stay up for this. But Duke defeats Butler 61-59. God, Butler almost did it. That would have been one for the ages.
Yeah, like right at the end, he threw a half-court... Somebody from Butler threw a half-court...
Bomb or whatever?
Bomb. It hit the backboard... off the fucking rim.
Wow.
And then kind of flew off. So they really fucking came close. But
so Duke wins their fourth championship, NCAA championship. You see the Tiger Woods press conference?
Yeah. Saw some pieces of that.
It's over. Now it's done. Now Tiger Woods will go. Well, the Masters start this week. 20,000 people showed up at Augusta just to watch Tiger practice. 20,000 people.
All of his sponsors are going to
No
be
one gives a
crawling
shit,
back
just
to
like
him.
we said from the beginning. No one will give a shit in the end. They just want to see this guy play golf.
Yep.
And he had a great press conference. He answered all their questions for the most part. He was vague about things, but you know what? That's his right.
Yep.
He doesn't have to answer any questions.
Exactly.
I thought the press in general was a little soft on him. They didn't go too heavy on the girls and stuff. But
Because at this point, what could he or would he say? You know, it's like,
yeah.
Some reporters are going to be like, so, Tiger, tell me about the Perkins waitress. Like, we all know about her.
Yeah.
She had a rag. She fucking pulled a tampon out. She did that.
He came across very likable, and now it's over. Now he doesn't have to do anything but just play golf now, finally. And the sponsorships will come back.
Yeah.
I'm not sure the companies that dropped them, but others will certainly take their place within the next year.
Although it was annoying when he goes, now I'm having fun. Before
know.
it wasn't fun. Yeah, it's horrible.
No,
having to
wasn't.
tough it out with your dick between the tits of a porn chick. I don't know how you made it out alive, brother. God bless you.
Yeah, what wasn't fun about it? You're banging all the hot girls around the country, and you're making millions upon millions of
that
dollars.
sounds like the fun.
Playing golf. Not even going to a shitty job.
Now it's fun. You know, now that you just have your wife and the kids and the 80 bodyguards.
Yeah.
Now it's a fucking hoot. Shut up.
Oh, hoot.
Come on. You caught out there. But Gutfeld again pointed something out on Red Eye last night, which it hadn't occurred to me. But he's like, why is the media not questioning him about this racial thing when he was a little kid? And he said that they spray painted, I think, the word nigger on him in school, which would have been, and this is again, Greg pointed this out, it would have been a national story because this is 81, not in the 50s. And that there was a big racial incident and the school did nothing. And the teacher's saying he's lying. That didn't happen.
Wow.
And that never happened, and she didn't know about it.
Kindergarten
She
teacher.
wants an apology. That's the one we played yesterday.
Oh, that's why she wants the apology?
Because she's like, because Tiger's going on the teacher, something about the teacher did nothing about it.
Right.
And she's going, that didn't happen, or I didn't know about that and do nothing about it. She feels that her name has been, kind of bashed around. And Gutfeld's like, why are the reporters not asking him about that? Why is this big racial charge not being addressed at all?
Yeah, why?
And he's right.
So, well, there you go. But Tiger's press conference was perfect. It really was. And now, if he turns around and wins this Masters, it's game over. Game over.
Then he is truly the most amazing man in sports history.
Yeah, I don't see that being possible. I think he's just too rusty. He hasn't played in any tournaments yet this year. And playing in tournaments is a lot different than, practicing. So I'm going to be watching. I can't wait for Thursday.
Yeah.
I'll watch every fucking stroke of his.
With the Perkins waitress.
I did tweet that he's going to be playing with blue balls this year at the Masters.
Yeah, he's used to getting rid of the poison. You think he's jacking it a lot? But he has to be.
Yeah.
If you're used to just fucking
you think he's back
coming.
You think he's back to having sex with his wife? Because she's going to be there. You don't think so?
No fucking way.
He'll try some dirty shit with her, and she'll be like, I'm not your porn girl.
Yeah.
You think
Is that what you did with her?
You think they're at least sleeping in the same bed, and he's trying to rub up against her a little bit?
I don't even know.
Trying all those I'm in high school moves.
I don't even know if they're sleeping in the same bed. That's just one of those situations where it's,
Yeah, I don't know. But you know what? Good for Tiger. I mean, he finally had the press conference he should have had a long time ago. Just be honest with the people, answer as much as he wanted to, and now it's time to move on.
How can you not cheat after that, though? Like, how can you not, if maybe for, 6 months or 8 months, but man, how can you not start fucking again? Because your wife's got the kids. It's like, it's a whole thing. It's like she's mad at him. She's not going to want to fuck him.
Yeah, he seems to really want to fuck.
He's pulling tamps out and throwing them in his own driveway. Fuck, she's gonna find a Perkins tampon in her fucking gutters. She's just flinging them up in the air.
Now we got the Tiger Woods press conference audio. We don't have to play all this, but let me read some of the subjects and tell me if it's worth playing. Okay, you got Tiger had a great day. He was talking about being on the golf course. Tiger explains why the doctor that was giving out performance-enhancing drugs went to his house. Because there was some suspicion that he was doing some illegal shit with drugs to rehab his bad knee. He explained that. Tiger explains his Ambien and Vicodin use.
Really?
Yeah, let's do that one.
Engineering does not have extra screens for these mics. They need to be ordered.
Oh, Tiger said that.
Could someone douche one out? Like,
Yeah, we
get an intern to fucking wash it.
You know what? I want
clean screen.
Wash it. Well, not even the one I was using.
No.
That one was beyond cleaning.
But these mic screens,
Yeah.
I want to be able to smell my own bad breath, not someone else's. When you do radio and you got these
dude.
mic screens, see how you freaked out,
I can't
Jimmy?
even fucking.
I know what I'm smelling right now is not my bad breath.
There was-
It's somebody else's. And I really don't feel like dealing with that after
this way.
20-some-odd years in radio.
Here's
Get
your-
me my own fucking mic screen.
There was food and hair in mine.
Yeah.
Now, I eat a salad here, but not in the mic.
Right.
I put the mic away and
Right.
and like that. There was food and then hair stuck in that fucking thing. I couldn't look at it anymore.
Would you lick in the little grooves of the microphone?
Yeah, no.
Jimmy, smell this mic
No
screen.
way. Under no
Smell this mic screen.
Under no circumstances would I smell that.
But this is what you have to deal with every day. So we asked, I don't know, can we have our own mic screens? And now that's an issue. No, they have to order extra screens. I want my own mic screen.
I would love one.
That they put on my stupid microphone every morning. That's not asking for much.
That's it.
And then I'll smell my own bad breath, and I'll feel like I'm at home.
Put a little fucking color code in there so they know which one is each of ours and everything, and then you pop it right on.
I don't feel like smelling other man scents.
No, and sometimes you got to
And
put
man
your
breath.
mouth right, on the mic like that.
Right.
It's like,
You wanna
Comedy
smell
club,
it, Jimmy?
no, because comedy club microphones I talk into every night. They're fucking horrendous.
They're bad, right?
They're horrendous.
Oh,
I can
God.
sometimes tell who's been on stage before me by the smell of the mic.
Fuck.
Does it smell like Vicodin or alcohol?
If it's Wings, it's Colin. If it's fucking or Keith. If it's cum, it's Bob Kelly. By the way, who's coming in? Remind me to ask him about the trees that we discussed last night.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's trees that are making Bob throw up in the city.
Oh, was it the cum trees?
Oh, he talked about them?
I read his Twitter.
What is a
I didn't
I don't
read
know
it.
what it is.
The fuck is a cum tree?
I don't know. We're going to have to talk to him.
All right, that's a good tease. All right, here's
Yeah.
But he literally, I was with him next to one, and he's like,
Can we bring that in right now?
dude, it's all I'm thinking of.
Where are the trees so we can bring them
They're
in?
all over the city. They're the white trees. They have like little white flowers, a little white. They're all over
Every
New
tree
York.
has little white shit on them right now because they're budding.
I know.
They got little buds.
Little nubs.
They're little nubs. They're going to turn
Danny,
into big
if someone
breasts.
could bring up some photos of like
mean,
city trees, I'll
please.
show you which ones there are. They do smell like cum.
Well, fucking get some, man.
Oh, Bob's pointing at one
Well, that's cute. Bob's pointing at one on his
on
Twitter.
his Twitter. Bob has video Twitter. He looks good, doesn't he? Not really.
Look at Bob.
He's smelling them. We got to get those.
We got to get them and hide them under his mic screen.
Could someone go out and get that, please? All right.
Hide them under his mic screen.
Here's
Why did I
Tiger.
whisper that?
Tiger explaining his Ambien and Vicodin use.
It's been reported that you took prescription drugs, Ambien and Vicodin. Can you speak to when you started taking those, how you needed them for tournament golf if you did, and if you ever became addicted to either one of them or received treatment?
I've taken them, yes. I've had some, as everyone knows, pretty interesting knee situations over the years. You know, I've had 4 operations now on my left knee. And last year, with my torn Achilles, it hurt quite a bit at times. And yeah, I did take that, and I took most of the time I was on the Ambien was when my dad was sick, and when my dad died. That was a tough time in my life, and
Dope
so
up.
that's when I was taking that some of those things to help me sleep, and that's about it.
He's got to have an excuse though for all that. I've never heard anybody talk about Vicodin and not bring up some type of injury, back pain, knee pain, something like that. It's always some kind of pain.
Mm-hmm. Tiger won't say what his rehab was for.
Good. I was glad he didn't answer that. It's because it's amazing how these guys why is his personal life like Gloria Allred? That I fucking hate that woman because all she does is hook up with these these women who I think are vultures.
Yep.
And like she's going after this guy. It's like, what about your fucking personal life? What, like, when's the last time you had a dick in your mouth or inside of your ass? Have you ever? Like, why is she or any of these
Imagine
fucking?
if she was open to answering any of that.
I would if I said that to her.
How quick would you turn off the TV?
I'd listen in a second. First of all, she has hair like Emilio Estevez, and I think it's important to address that. But if I would love to say to her, when's the last time you had a cock in your mouth? And for her to, then she go, I'm not going to, like, why should your personal life be
Not
personal?
dignify that with a response.
Yes.
Tiger says he missed his son's first birthday, whatever. And then you got Tiger says he didn't know if he actually wanted to get caught.
And with all of the reports that have come out with seemingly a lot of loose ends with the things that you did, with whether it be text messages or whatever those things be, it leads to wonder why you would leave so many loose ends, and is there almost some element of you that wanted to get caught?
I don't know. All I know is I acted just terribly, poorly, made just incredibly bad decisions, and decisions that have hurt so many people close to me, and that's enough.
This Tiger's a strange bird because now he sounds human. Like when he did this, what, a month ago with that weird statement, he looked like a robot, sounded like a robot, no emotion, and now he's like a regular guy here. Quote regular. I mean, he's like,
Sure.
you know what I mean, more of a regular guy answering his questions.
And I understand he's answering them. It's a business. It's the reality is for the endorsements to come back, the media has to lay off. I mean, again, he's a smart guy. He's not a dumb guy at all. But for that reporter just to stand there and ask about it, it's like, that's none of your fucking business, motherfucker. Why he texted someone. He's got a wife. Let them fucking deal with it. It's a smarmy reporter. Do you think maybe you were... What the fuck is it your business what he was thinking while he was fucking somebody behind his wife's back? None of your business.
I want Tiger to give the whole world a booyah and win this Masters. I would love for him to fucking win the Masters. Sinks the final putt and just goes, booyah!
Booyah! Fuck yous all. I'm still the greatest.
You know what? I wish him nothing but the best now. I mean, I always did. I mean, it was interesting, but now I just want to see him win tournaments again because I love watching him fucking play golf.
It does make him interesting again. Like, at first it was the idea of a black golfer. Look, that made me interested because you didn't see that. And then he became the best. And he was so good it became boring. You're like, all right, there's the guy in the sweater and the fucking Nike hat winning again. Fuck him. And now, oh my God, he's been fucking out his
Now he's interesting.
Now he's interesting again.
Now,
interesting.
He loses all these sponsorships. Just a thought, really quickly here. When Tiger plays in these tournaments, it's a known fact that the golf ratings are huge. And when Tiger blows off a tournament, the golf ratings drop, right?
Yep.
Why wouldn't a sponsor make it like a last-minute deal with Tiger and get some kind of emblem on his bag, on his hat, on his shirt? I don't know. I don't know what Tiger would agree to because these ratings are going to be ridiculous.
Huge.
It's going to be one of the biggest sporting events of all time.
It really is, yeah.
Especially if he could hang in there and have a chance of winning this whole thing. You're looking at monstrous ratings for this thing.
Well, it's
monstrous. So why, as a sponsor, why wouldn't you like try to make some kind of deal and go, whoa, dude, we want to be on your bag or on your caddy's hat or something? Because that's all they're going to show. They're not going to give a shit about any other golfer. They'll show other golfers while Tiger's just fucking walking in between holes.
Thinking about them, like why they haven't done that yet. Like Nike stuck with them. My guess is because they want to make sure it's over. They're afraid that all of a sudden they'll sign on and something else will come out. That's my guess as to why they're not doing that.
Good point. And speaking of this, one of his fucking girls was in town. That Jocelyn, which one?
Jocelyn James. How much fucking attention does she need?
A lot.
She was
God Almighty.
What was she doing in Manhattan? She was filming. What was she doing?
It's just something else. Which is on the fact that his cum hit her in the face. It's like what are you doing?
Do we know why she was here?
Do you have no fucking dignity at all? I'm gonna dance 50 miles from where he is. It's like let it go.
Yeah,
let it go,
stop
you
already.
fucking pig. I don't blame her for fucking a married guy. Fine, I don't care about that. But let it go. He went back to his wife. Move on.
Yep.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that's all it is. It's like fucking.
She's saying she's going to go back to porn.
Good. That's what she should do.
Mm-hmm.
What happened? The career in law or as an author didn't work out?
Here we go, Jimmy. This will enrage you. The X-rated actress and exotic dancer swooped into New York yesterday with man-eating lawyer Gloria Allred to once again declare Woods' public statements are one putt short of the hole. They watched his televised press conference at the Friars Club and hooted their disapproval. God, I hope she blew Pat Cooper, man, because Pat Cooper's got some fucking sperm building up. You think Pat Cooper was at the Friars Club yesterday?
Yeah, but he wouldn't have gotten
ready for this.
Anything. He can't get hard.
He's still a big fat liar, she said, after Tiger claimed he had gained perspective after the birth of his children. She said she and Woods hooked up 10 days after his daughter was born.
This fucking pig just won't shut her mouth. She's fucking. It's not again. Move on. You fucking, once again, have attached yourself to men and made yourself fucking, used your pussy in your mouth to become famous. Fine. I love porn girls. I always back them up. I don't shit on porn girls. But now that he's fucking back with his wife, sometimes they do, yes. But that pesky saran wrap, I'm like, it's such an intimacy remover. I'll take the log right on the old forehead. I'll wear it like a fucking visor, like a dog playing cards in the poster. But it's like, why do you have to keep it going? Just fucking shut your mouth.
Leave it alone. You're done. You're done. You had your moment in the sun. Go away now.
Let it go, woman who contributes nothing as a fucking artist or a performer. Let it go.
My relationship with Tiger was never about money. Wait for this. You could say that again. All those times he flew you around the country so he could have sex before tournaments. Did he ever fly you first class? No, he never did. You were nothing to the Tiger Woods.
He was
you
cheap.
Pig.
He's known as being a little cheapy.
Oh yeah, he is a chiseler. He probably flew around JetBlue. Like, there is no first class.
Over the 3-year relationship, did he ever give you a gift, a bracelet, stud earrings? I'm not really a big jewelry person.
No.
No, it's a pearl necklace.
And that means no.
Right. Okay. Still defending the sex crazy golfer. Birthdays? Well, he told me happy birthday once, said James.
Oh, that's nice.
That was enough for me.
Happy birthday, suck my cock.
Yeah, exactly.
No, but he was actually humming happy birthday, but he didn't know it was hers. He was humming happy birthday to me as he was blowing a load in her face.
Come on, girl. Not even flowers for someone Woods repeatedly said he loved. The guy's a billionaire, and he's texting you the grossest stuff we've ever seen.
Who said that?
This Joanna Malloy.
Oh, she must be a great fuck.
Oh, she's one of the gossip fucking pigs.
She must be a great fuck
She's a gossip
if she thinks that's the grossest stuff ever. The tiger wants to stick his dick in her ass and her mouth.
Grossest.
Nothing.
No.
Let me see. Where was grossest stuff we've seen since Bodacious Tata's 9.
She didn't write that, did she?
Of course she did. It's just probably a woman who's probably
almost on the front page, by the way.
How out of touch.
Bodacious Tata. It's not funny or sexy or accurate.
And he can't send you some gratitude posies.
Why do they have fucking broad writers in papers? What are you doing? They're terrible writers.
You don't like broad writers?
Yeah. Some posies. Who the fuck laughs at that? She wrote posies. Fucking dumb broad.
Funny broad.
It's fucking horrible. Scrub a toilet.
Get Joanna Malloy, whatever.
She's terrible.
Oh, this is Russian Malloy, whatever.
Oh, is it?
She's fucking awful.
Get her on the phone, please.
Posies.
I guess he's a tightwad, so to speak, James admitted. What James wants is R-E-S-P-E-C-T, and she spelled it on the paper.
R-E-S-P-E-C-T.
She probably thought she was going to get it at his first confessional when Woods apologized to family, friends, fellow golfers, corporate partners, kids around the world, and Joe Blow down the block.
Did they actually think that they were going to get apologies? These stupid girls.
I want to read this whole thing now. Not a word about James or the 14 other women who have come out of the woodwork, so to speak.
Has James apologized to every fucking guy who liked her in her porn movies, who she probably was fucking sexy to? Has James apologized to every guy she ever let on when she was fucking stripping?
Yeah.
How about that? Does that twat apologize to every guy who thought he had a shot with her when she was exotic dancing?
You guys,
because she's probably a great dancer and she probably knows how to be sexy. I guess she owes an apology and money back to every guy that fucking tipped her because he thought he was going to go home and fuck her. Oh, no, that's not the way it works? Sorry.
You led me on, you.
You guys brushed past the wonderful writing of this broad.
Well, she's good.
Not a word about James or the 14 other women who have come out of the woodwork, so to speak.
Oh, is it another pun? Another fucking wordplay? Oh, it looks like it's a hole in where is it?
Yesterday, at the all-male Georgia Bastion. Bastion, right. Okay, that is Augusta National. He forgot them again. And in 12-step rehab for any addiction, you're supposed to make amends to the people you've hurt, James said.
They're pulling that one out of the hat. All these dumb bitches are pulling out you're supposed to apologize to everyone you hurt and say, shut up,
Eventually.
Yeah, right. Give him
Not the
some
fucking
time.
month after, you fucking idiot. You know anything about 12-step work? It takes a while. You got to go through the fucking. That's like the 8th and 9th step.
It's like running upstairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Like the second he gets out of rehab, I apologize to the porn girl who I came on. Shut up.
You want more
Fucking
from?
idiot.
She's down the list a little ways.
No.
You want more from this broad?
Oh, she's
All right.
who? She's a panic. This one.
Yes, these consulting adults knew he was married, and yes, some of the women are hookers, or like James, have acted in porno films.
My God.
Still, sex workers are people too.
Certainly are.
Who wrote this? Bob McAllister?
Sex workers are people too.
A drink to go, drink to go, drink to go.
Oh, what a hack.
No one's saying that she's not a fucking person. But she is a person. But again, it's like just time to let it go and move on.
She's barely a person.
I don't, look, she took a bunch of cum. I respect that.
She's barely a person.
Yeah.
She's probably a good lay.
Know your place. You're a cum dumpster.
Yeah.
At the Masters, Woods has got to be haunted by the 15 other women, not to mention his wife, his mother, and even his kindergarten teacher, all of whom he has ticked off.
He fucked.
He ticked off all those people. That totals 18. Oh, boy, here comes the golf joke. Here it comes. Anyone want to try it?
18.
She writes, hey, that totals 18.
That's one for every bad joke I've written in this article.
One for each hole on the course.
That's it? Literal douchebag?
God, does she suck.
Even Woods' powers as an automaton, can't block out that much. Maybe that's why he has been wearing wraparound shades. Have you seen one picture where maybe it's sunny out?
Yeah.
Have you seen Tiger in wraparound shades? The front page has Tiger without fucking sunglasses on, and the paper you're writing for, you dumb broad. But peekaboo, James is coming to Georgia this week. She's going to dance at the legendary Atlanta strip club, the Pink Pony. And she wants an apology, really?
Yeah.
Really? For what? As you exploit it for your own fucking game? God. She's going to dance at the legendary Atlanta strip club, the Pink Pony, and managers have thoughtfully posted directions from Augusta on their website. By the way, this Pink Pony is not even close to where fucking Tiger's playing golf, okay? I would understand if it was right outside the course in town or whatever the hell's around there. But you got to go quite a distance to find this place. As Woods sharpens his game, we're almost done. James will be practicing her fireman spin around the pole. As he hits long drives, she'll be doing the body wave with a cheeky flourish.
A cheeky
what?
What a terrible fucking writer this woman is.
She's one of the gossip fucking.
She's
chicks,
but
man.
What is it about being a gossip lady that makes you a terrible writer?
She gets some prime space every day in the paper.
She's fucking horrendous. Cheeky.
I've got some really, really great costumes I'm really excited about, including a patriotic tearaway outfit dedicated to her friends serving in Iraq and Afghanistan.
Oh, well, thank God she's helping.
Yeah. That's great.
Please. She should have been in the sights of that Apache footage that I saw last night.
And
goodbye, whore.
And this is what it's all about. Here you go, Jimmy. There's also a peel-off homage to Woods. A furry tigress costume, perhaps?
Oh, God.
Oh, James mewed slyly. I don't want to ruin the surprise.
All right.
One dumb broad writing about another dumb broad.
Both of these hens.
That's it.
Shut up.
It's an homage.
I've never had more fun reading in my life. It's so stupid. Oh, did I say it wrong?
It's an homage.
Homage, sorry.
She's a terrible writer, though. It's like this cutesy.
Sorry.
It's just this cutesy writing. It's fucking embarrassingly
trying to make
bad.
it fun.
The media's fucking. They really are terrible.
She's just trying to make it fun, Jim, so people could read it and get a few chuckles from her clever writing. Ugh.
Can we get her on the phone?
For what?
Looking for contact info.
Exactly.
What do you say to her? You write like shit.
Yeah, exactly. When did you try to be?
She might be checking her email, maybe.
She's a humorist.
Here you go. So that's it. I wish Tiger nothing but the best. And I hope he wins this fucking tournament. It'll be one of the greatest sports stories ever, man.
Yeah, Yeah, I hope he either wins or really stinks now.
Yeah.
Like completely sucks, where he starts thinking, look, I gotta fuck a lot of women in order to be good at golf.
I think they're saying, because, they're practicing a lot in Augusta, and he did a practice round, and they're saying he's not looking that good.
No?
Some of the experts are like, yeah, he's, he's got some work ahead of him. So
the experts.
Yes. That's terrific.
That's terrific. That's terrific.
Mm-hmm.
It just drives me nuts.
Let's say hi to Joe in Boston.
We would love to watch somebody fucking swing by the neck.
You know what?
We love it.
It would drive me more nuts if we didn't have a radio show. At least we could, yell and scream about these dummies in the media. Let's go, Joe.
Hey, what's up, boys?
Hey.
What's up?
Hey, listen, I think Tiger Woods should apologize to this kindergarten teacher bitch, just like George Costanza's nemesis had to apologize to him for stretching out the neck of his finely knit sweater.
Oh, that's going
Was that a
deep.
good Seinfeld reference?
Yeah, it's pretty deep.
You know your Seinfeld.
It's deep. Travis is the king
Even better.
of Seinfeld.
Was that a good reference, Travis?
Well, yeah, but he didn't apologize to George.
No.
So it kind of doesn't.
That was the whole
All right.
gist of it.
Sorry. All right.
Travis is like the king of Seinfeld. Like they got the what's the name of that game?
Seen it.
Seen it.
Me and Danny played.
Yeah.
It was really
Seen
fun.
it.
Yeah,
Seinfeld edition.
It was so much fun that I didn't even get a chance to play because he was just answering the questions, and then it was his turn, and then he'd answer first. Go to the next turn.
He knows
he answered first.
He
get
knows
the right answer.
every single answer, and I'm frightened to play him.
I basically just
wouldn't.
sat there for
Yeah.
15 minutes and just watched him play with himself.
Yeah. Watch. You get to sit there and watch how
Take
much
that
he
out
knows.
of
You just watch how much he knows about Seinfeld. You might as well just sit there and have him spout off Seinfeld knowledge.
Yuck.
Do you know I literally know nothing about Seinfeld?
Really?
Ask me a very basic Seinfeld trivia question. Like that anybody who should know.
What is Elaine's last name?
Nardo, Taxi.
That's a good question.
I don't know. I think it was based on Elaine Boozler, the real comedian. But Elaine, and I have no fucking idea.
I don't even know.
Yeah, I'm curious.
I really don't know.
Really?
Yeah.
Bennis. Elaine Bennis.
I've heard that before, and I have heard that.
Yeah.
That's an easy one.
Not for us.
Exactly.
I was too busy doing radio. That was the nighttime attitude years.
Oof.
Did you have a nighttime attitude?
Oh, I sure did.
A nighttime
I had an
attitude.
attitude that it was nighttime. Watch out. Watch out. It was fucking nighttime attitude, really. Obama throws out the first pitch. So last year he was in his mom jeans, and he had a horrendous pitch to home plate, and he didn't do much better this year, right, Ant?
No, it looked it looked like I'd say it kind of looked like a pop up behind the plate that the catcher had to back up a little for.
It was
and go way right and then catch it. Like it was real high, and
it was it was like a bloop.
Way
You know what I mean? It was like a
way to his left.
He's Jimmy said it yesterday. Obama's just a nerd. He's not good at athletics. You know that I wonder if anyone else saw this on Sunday. They're all the same people to me, but one of these big time fucking media guys was interviewing Obama at the White House, and they were trying to make it casual, like he had his casual wear on,
of course,
and the reporter had his casual wear on, and they have him at the basketball court while they're answering questions.
Yeah,
and if I'm not mistaken, maybe someone could back me up. Obama took 3 jump shots during this interview. 2 were air balls, and 1 hit the front of the rim really hard.
He's not good at anything.
He's not good, but they show him playing basketball like he's really good at that or something.
Yeah.
He sucks. I played many years of basketball. Obama would be embarrassing. You would pick him last.
You know, I did for president. He
can't play hoops, and he certainly can't throw a baseball.
He's
had 2 shots at it now.
He came out to throw out the first pitch for the Nationals. He was wearing a Nationals jacket, and he then got the crowd going because he pulled out his White Sox hat, and he put the White Sox hat on, but was wearing the Nationals jacket. So everybody was like, ooh, wacky Obama. And Obama laughs a little, and then he does a little wind-up and proceeds to just throw the ball way too high, this huge arc,
And
It's like a
way
knuckleball
far
getting
to
away
his left.
from the pitcher. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was just horrible. Way high and way to his left.
We got to go back to this broad that's stripping close to Augusta because I was waiting for somebody. Bert in Augusta. Go ahead, Bert.
Hey, guys.
Bert and Ernie's.
What's up?
It's like 150 miles between Augusta and Atlanta.
See, the media is making a big deal that this broad is stripping close to the Masters. That's what they refuse to tell you because it's not as good it's not a good story if you know the strip club is 150 miles away from where Tiger is playing golf. 150 miles.
Yeah, they want it to sound like she's dancing in the gallery.
That's 2 to 2.5 hours in a car.
Yes.
Exactly.
Thank you, sir.
Hey.
Yeah.
They were showing him on the local news. He looks like he's put on about 25 pounds since the last time.
He looks all roided out.
Really?
Yeah, he kind of looks like Evil Tiger again.
Yeah, he looks
now,
like
I guess.
Yeah, he doesn't look fat. He just looks like kind of like a Mark McGuire thing happening.
Exactly.
Oh, really?
He
He's getting kind of big.
I don't know what's going on.
Needs
but
another.
You're right.
Bit of controversy.
Do you think he'd get in trouble if he went to watch her dance?
How great would that be?
guys.
After all this.
You with a fucking Cialis heart on, just tenting in his golf slacks.
After the mea culpa. I love mea culpa.
He's there wearing the green jacket.
Yeah.
Getting her fucking cum all over it.
Yeah, it's got a fucking snail trail on the arm. It's got her cum all the way up the fucking elbow.
Gives it back to Jack Nicklaus. Here you go.
Yeah.
Here's your green jacket back.
Do you see what Obama does with his knees when he shoots?
Oh, is this it? Watch.
He gets like knock-kneed.
Is this the same footage?
When
I'm
he
not
goes
really
to
sure.
shoot.
No, this is
He looks really silly.
Yeah, but this is different. But he just is not good. He's
He
not.
can't make a basket for shit.
He hasn't made one yet in this footage.
He's right up to the basket. There you go.
Wow,
Oh, my
there
God.
you go.
He's right under the basket that time. Come
There
on.
you go. I challenge Obama to a one-on-one.
Really?
I think I could get that done.
I think that'll
No.
happen.
Why? If he's going to have a beer with some guy in Boston, he could fucking play me one-on-one.
I know you've had the daydream before, though. Like you have, but you know what I mean. Like a radio host does something charitable, and Obama notices it, and they have like a one-on-one charity thing.
Hey, you want to play some b-ball out back? Oh, yeah, let me give that.
Yeah.
I would kick his ass in basketball.
You'd have to.
I officially challenge the President of the United States to a one-on-one. Make that happen. How do we do that?
He shouldn't even have to be able to be good.
Huh?
He's the president. Who cares if he could play basketball? I'd rather he not play.
Why?
I don't like his slow trot run everywhere he goes, and he doesn't move fast at all.
Yeah.
Did I say...
Dude, he really does this wacky thing where his knees touch when he bends down to like right before the shot. He looks silly.
Mm-hmm. I know. I did the math. Someone's calling me Leadfoot Opie. That's averaging about 70 miles an hour to get to the strip club. Yeah, I know. 2 to 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
So?
It's a long drive.
You can do 70 miles an hour on a highway.
Yes.
What's that?
70.
That's easy.
It's in traffic.
You could still text really well at 70 miles an hour.
Of course.
I started losing my texting ability around 80.
Yeah, then you got to really
around
kinda
80, then I'm
pay
a little
attention.
nervous. Then I have to really make sure.
I'm very upset with Obama. Also,
what day is this?
Yeah, any day,
Mm-hmm.
any day of the week.
Why are you upset with him today?
Because he's decided to tell everybody when and when not the United States would use the nuclear option. He's been on this, no nukes thing and making deals with Russia and whatnot. And that's all fine and well and dandy. But the policy of the United States has always been everything is on the table at all times. That's been the best way throughout the years to deter people from doing things. It's like, well, would a nuclear strike be an option if... And then the president goes, look, we have everything on the table, and that decision would have to be made when it would be made. But Obama is saying now he wouldn't use nukes in certain situations. And even if the United States was attacked with biological warfare, he still would not use the nuclear option.
Why would you rule
Why
that
say
out
that?
public? What are you
I
doing?
know. It's the weakest thing you can do. Don't say that. We got them. Don't say you're not going to use them. I'd be like, I'm using for anything. Someone fucking doesn't like the way I play basketball, I'll fucking nuke them. Anything.
Whoa, that means me.
Yeah.
You want me
Look
to be
out.
nuked?
Well, no, because my house is close enough where it would get some collateral damage.
Of course.
Yeah, it's dumb. It's just a dumb move. You got nukes, especially when you got fucking Iran working on their shit. You got North Korea working on their shit. You don't then start talking about situations where you're not going to use them. He's a weak guy when it comes to foreign policy. He wants to be liked too much by the foreign leaders, and that's at a direct sacrifice to our own security. So, fuck 'em.
What is Geraldo doing in the middle of Afghanistan? With
giving away positions?
With a phone from 1980.
He's got a sat phone.
I know.
Talking to Gordon Gekko.
Great. Gordon Gekko
U.S.
on the
forces
beach.
focus Afghan war on Taliban strongholds.
Yeah. Did you see the footage of the Iraq, the Apache helicopters taking out the two Reuters?
No. Where do you see that?
It's I clicked the link somewhere.
Is it well?
It's
Explain.
available.
Help me out.
Well, there were a group of gentlemen walking down the street, and there was a couple of Apache helicopters on site, and of course they can't see them or hear them. They're just walking around, and meanwhile they got them right in their sights. And two of these guys were Reuters reporters, and one was a Reuters cameraman. He's holding his camera with a strap over his shoulder, and I believe they had a lock on him and said, that guy's got a weapon. They thought it was a weapon. It was his camera. Now, other guys in the group did have weapons. They did have weapons. One guy had an RPG, another guy had an AK. So I guess these Reuters guys were, in essence, embedded with these insurgents. Now they're making a big stink over the fact that they killed these two Reuters guys, but it's kind of like, hey, we've had a couple of our reporters blown up. It's part of war reporting that's going to happen. And now they're playing all the audio and video of the chatter between the Apache and base and everything, and it sounds, not too. It doesn't sound good because they're like, oh, look at all the fucking bodies down there. Nice. You're going, holy shit, light them up, fucking tear into them, shoot them, kill them. It's like, give me permission to fire. Like they're mad. They want to fucking.
So the Reuters guys want to be with insurgents and carry things on their shoulders, and they want to be not shot.
Yeah, exactly.
Doesn't make sense.
It doesn't at all.
And then a van pulls up, and before there's an American convoy coming to check out the bodies. So a van pulls up and starts removing the bodies. So the Apaches are still looking, going, hey, give me permission to open up on this van. Here's the footage. We're watching it now. And they finally got permission, and it turned out 2 kids were in the van also. But there were men in the van. Now, that's the guy they lock onto, and they think that's a weapon. Saeed. Saeed. And that's Namir.
With
and
camera.
He's got a camera.
They do look like weapons.
They look like weapons. And there's a couple of guys that do have weapons in this group. And one of them has an RPG.
Wow, is he locked onto him?
Yeah. Yeah, and they start going around, but a building blocks him. He gets permission to open fire. But the building is in the way, so he has to sweep back around and then just do they unload on these guys. You should turn up the volume.
Yeah, let's check this out.
Roger, go ahead. I can't get them now because they're behind that building.
These are the Apache pilots.
Anybody send element? We got an RPG. All right, we got a guy with an RPG.
See, look at the guy with the RPG.
Okay, hold on. Let's come around. Buildings right now from our point of view.
And you just know when they come around this side of the building, all hell is going to break loose.
Yeah, we got a guy shooting. Now he's behind the building. God damn it.
See, he's pissed.
He was right in front of the Brad.
They're all on that side. Once they come around, look at the group of guys that they have a shot on. It's just a giant group of gentlemen.
I see your element. You got about 400.
Now he turns and, hi, guys. Look at this now.
Well, they can't look at this.
It's mess.
Radio.
Well,
Wow,
I'm talking
they have-
to you guys. Hey, bye-bye.
Holy
Take it easy.
crap.
Take it easy. Yeah, that's got to hurt.
Keep shooting, he says. Keep shooting. Oh, it just blew up Namir.
Wow.
All right, we just engaged all 8 individuals.
Wow.
We're still firing. Roger. Got him.
If they're not intending on shooting unarmed people.
No, it's their job.
God damn it, Kyle. Sorry. I hit him.
He's laughing. I'm sorry. I hit him. This is what they do.
I know. What do you expect? What do you expect? Dialogue out of a movie? You then say "war is hell" every time they shoot.
Exactly.
We have on the phone.
Yeah, and we'll get back to that. We got Joanna Malloy from the Daily News on the line.
That's funny about war is hell.
Thank you.
War is hell.
We're actually
and
really.
He has to light up 3 cigarettes in his mouth.
Yeah, we're a funny radio show. So.
Really?
Yeah, really funny.
When did that happen?
Hey, we just read your article on air with this Jocelyn James. We're not a big fan of hers whatsoever.
Is that right? She's one of the few that doesn't want any money, supposedly.
Oh, really?
But
yeah.
The issue.
She actually loved him.
No, she didn't.
I'm like Lydia.
Come on.
Well,
you don't. Hold on. You don't believe that, right?
So far, she has not asked for any dough.
Well, she's going to get a lot out of the fact that she was connected with Tiger, so technically she's going to get a lot of dough out of this, right?
Well, she is dancing at the Pink Pony down here in Georgia.
Yeah, but why? Hold on. Let me start with that. So she's dancing at the Pink Pony, right? You do realize that it's probably 150 miles from where they're playing golf. So it's not even it's a non-issue. It's not a story.
Except that the club has thoughtfully given directions on their website from Augusta.
Well, that's wonderful because they're trying to exploit the situation. But the fact is, it would take you a minimum of 2 to 2.5 hours to get there from Augusta. It's not even close to where he's playing golf.
Seriously, some of the other ones are, much worse. You know what's my favorite, I think? The one that went on the Today Show and decided to look classy, so she glue a rhinestone on her cheek.
Oh, that's
Jamie Jungers.
Yeah,
Jungers.
Jungers.
My favorite, I think.
They're all bad. Our favorite is the Perkins waitress. I mean, hands down. She was a
Take
big
out
slob.
the tampon. I only have 15 minutes.
Yeah. I actually respect that.
Yeah. She's classy. Yeah.
Don't you think, though, a couple of things that bother me, don't you think it's kind of embarrassing? It's like, all right, she had sex with a married guy, and I don't even fault her for that. It's like, that's their business. But don't you think it's kind of humiliating the way she just can't keep her face out of the page? Don't you think it's a humiliating tap dance for attention? It's embarrassing. She's an embarrassment.
Yeah, and you say she doesn't want any money, hasn't asked for money, but, then why doesn't she just go away?
And why is Gloria Allred involved if this is just a lover scorned?
Yes. If Gloria Allred is around, I think maybe later there'll be. I think that there have been discussions about money, and he said no because he's got the shortest arms in the world.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Guy got in 3 years that he was with her. She told me he never gave her a present. He never sent her flowers. I mean, and he did like everything imaginable to her.
Maybe he thought she was dead.
Send her a gratitude posy. I mean, something.
But don't you think, Joanne, it's like
3 birthdays.
Yeah, but why can't she figure it out that Tiger didn't like her in that way?
Yeah, she was a porn girl he's having sex with. It was
he
a
just
sexual
wanted to get off.
relationship.
That's why he didn't give her any gifts. He could care less about her. He had a whole bunch of girls like her.
I think that these girls are like raised to please men or something. I mean, I think she really, really believed that when he flew her economy class to all of these tournaments, that he loved her. I mean, that's what love looks like to a porn star, I think.
But it's almost like, by victimizing, even a subtle victimization like that, it's just another way of justifying why everybody is in this guy's business. I mean, I think the media has behaved embarrassing. Because none of them are.
Beg your pardon.
No, but think of it. Nobody in the media is self-revealing. Nobody. It's this self-righteous, holier-than-thou attitude, and yet nobody in the media offers anything personal about their own sexual life. Whoa, that's my private life. And yet they won't give Tiger Woods the same respect or the same courtesy.
You know what? Guess what? My husband got me to take the flannel nightgown off the other night. There you go.
Wow.
Did he?
You're a
There you go.
You're a goer.
I'm revealing.
But you know what I'm saying? It's this trend in the media. It's this holier than thou. Just sit back and pontificate. And it's like there's nothing honest about the people who are writing the stories as far as what they're telling us about themselves.
You know what? Does anybody really care? You know, like what Christian Amanpour does in bed is like these are like
makes a point.
Tigers are tad sexier.
But the point is, whether people care or not, if the question was asked, it wouldn't be answered. The answer given would be, well, that's nobody's business but my own, or the privacy angle would be taken. And this stopped being a legitimate story, I think, after there was no drunk driving, no domestic violence, and now it's just morbid voyeurism.
Well, I think you have a point. I just don't know, like, who cares of, who Anderson Cooper does. Wait a minute, I do.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people would care.
Yeah.
Exactly who
That would be quite the, ooh, looky there.
Yeah, wow, a chick. Surprise.
But, well, Tiger, once you step up and start taking those endorsements and walking around, saying with a little halo on your head, like I am the automaton, I am perfect. I'm a superhero. I can drive this ball so far that they had to extend the course at Augusta to accommodate me.
But that's right. That's to me where the interest in him is. He's a great golfer.
That's not why.
He's a great golfer, but
that's
and
not,
he also sets himself up as this, like perfect guy. He's a public figure, and he takes all these endorsements, and he's like, look what I can do. I'm a role model to kids. I have this. He has this facility out in California, and he made everybody else feel bad because he seemed so perfect.
I know.
He's a public figure.
I know a lot about golf, and they didn't extend the course because of Tiger. The guys have gotten better, but the equipment has gotten so good they had to extend all the courses around America.
Well, can't he drive it further than just about anybody?
There's guys that hit it further than Tiger Woods in the PGA.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the fact that he's a public figure and there's this perfect angle to Tiger, doesn't that show you that, like, when you look at what's happened with Clinton or even far back as JFK or Martin Luther King Jr., the media was just different back then. Everybody, or most of us, are dirty on some level. Most of us have dirt. Even if it's in a monogamous relationship, that would be humiliating to have revealed. And I'm not saying it should always be kept secret. I'm simply talking about this detached, this tattletale attitude people have, and the media is embarrassing themselves, running around with microphones, talking to a porn girl, going, "Look, do you feel like he loves you?" When we all know what it was. There's this dishonesty in it.
Well, you have to admit that Tiger is a bit beyond the pale. I mean, we're up to 15. In fact, I need flashcards. But I seriously made flashcards, and I thought you guys would help me.
Look, the thing...
I can't keep them straight. Like, do you know which one was on Tool Academy?
I don't know.
Jamie Grubb.
Oh, was it Jungers?
Yeah, I'm going to quiz you.
But he's like a guy who just had sex with... He's like a lot of powerful men. He's had sex with a lot of people. And any man... The attitude of women is almost understandable, but it's the attitude of men that's driving me crazy. I don't know how he could behave that way, when every man understands how he could behave that way.
But have you done like at least 15 women in the past couple of years? I mean, that's like a second job.
You don't know who you're talking to here. Let me tell you.
Sorry. Oh, okay.
No, I'm a comic, so I open up about things. I've gotten a lot of prostitutes. I've done a lot of very dirty things, and I've certainly been making fun of Tiger. But I don't come from a self-righteous point of view. I don't mind talking about my own stuff and making fun of his. And I know that sounds like an odd point, but the media doesn't do that. And it's like I'm sick and tired of this editorializing and moral pontificating when it's all fraudulent.
I don't think I pontificate.
I don't mean necessarily you.
But wait, are you married?
I'm not, no.
Big diff. It's a big difference, isn't it?
But I've opened up about the dishonest things I've done in relationships. You're right. There is a difference as far as my behavior and Tiger Woods' behavior, who I've deceived. But as far as the public's business, it's like we value our own pride. This is what I don't understand. Why is nobody attacking this gotcha attitude everybody has. Like, literally, we value our own privacy, and yet this country can't get our goddamn faces out of this guy's living room. We can't stop peeking through his curtains, and we feel entitled and justified to do it. It's a cultural thing. We're like an embarrassing culture.
At this point, you know who has a word for this? The Germans. You know the word Schadenfreude?
Schadenfreude? Does it involve a coffee table and Danny Kaye?
Crystal knock.
The words are the only great things that the Germans have.
No, what does that mean?
It means the thrill of watching other people fail.
Yeah, okay.
And I think that there's a little bit of that because this guy was too perfect.
Well, you said that before, and I like the fact that at least you're honest about it, because I think that's a huge part of it, is people are enjoying. It's like, as the public, we like to adore people, but we love secretly to watch them swing by the neck, again, for things that most of us have done, or at least comprehend doing. Why is there no honesty in that, though? Why do people come from a moral point of view? Why is nobody admitting that it feels good to watch somebody swing by the neck for things that our friends do? It's like when Imus said what he said. We've all said a lot of dumb things. Everybody says dumb things, and yet we crucify and vilify people who say it publicly. Why is the media not attacking that angle, which is a much bigger issue?
The media is the force that built them up partially. Right? We built people up, and if they're like gods. They're like the ancient Greek and Roman gods, right?
Yeah, but he's not a pedophile, Joanna. Like if he was a pedophile or a rapist, I mean, I would really, really get it. I mean, if this guy.
Wait, hon. I'm sorry. The tampon thing was gross. Some of those texts were so gross.
But
you never had
I
sex.
do not want to see him in his little baseball cap. I mean, I can't. As a woman, I cannot look at that guy anymore.
All right, hold on. But when you were getting your period, did you ever have like period sex?
Jesus.
No, I mean,
she has a sense of humor, though. I do like her.
Jeez, man.
But I'm serious. I mean, have you ever had period sex? Because you're horned up and you're like, it's my time here. I'm doing my thing. Have you ever gone down that road?
Not in a parking lot.
All right, you know what?
It's either or. My rule is either or.
Yeah. You know what? We wanted to hate you, but
yeah, we really did want to hate you, but you are at least you have a sense of humor about it.
You're a good egg.
You are a good egg.
But I just wish that the attitude of the media was more on it. And I know it's so easy and cliche to blast the media, but like you said, the media is the one that built him up. And to me, where's the satisfaction? And why does this tear him down and make him an awful? Those texts were not that bad. They were just dirty texts. And how come nobody is pointing out how despicable this woman is for not printing her own text responses?
She had an excuse for that. What did she say, Joanna?
Well,
I forgot. She had an excuse for that. Said, I apologize that you can't read my text, but something with her service plan or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like
I'm serious. I forgot exactly what she said, but she did have an excuse
Yeah,
why.
she has 15 whore minutes or more. What does she have? Terrible improv.
Yeah. More importantly,
I think she'd better get the check from him. Rachel, you could tell, I think really did get $10 million.
Wow. What did she have on him?
You want to know why? Because Gloria Allred is friends with the guy that owns TMZ, and he reported that, and I think she would have told him the truth. She was the first one that came out, and I think that Tiger thought he could, keep it all quiet.
All right. You know what?
Yeah.
We thought that at first, but Tiger, knowing there's so many other women out there, we feel that she must have had something really good on him, whether it was a sex tape or just something. Because you can't think that Tiger's going to pay off this woman $10 million and everyone else is going to keep quiet. It doesn't make sense.
That goes to our next trivia question. Who did he offer $200,000 to?
Not the Perkins waitress.
No.
Okay, that one was Ashley Sampson, and she took $25,000 from the Inquirer, and now she's pissed because she could have got more from Tiger.
But you don't think any of these women are actual victims, do you?
No. It takes two to
bad
to
whoreconomics.
do it in a parking lot,
Right.
So-
Okay. And did you actually see Bodacious Tatas 9?
Okay, I'll be honest. The only porn movie I've ever seen is Bodacious Tatas, and I saw it in college.
All right.
And my friends and I got it out, and these were the hugest boobs that you ever did see. And
Never saw Club Soda Kenny.
You like big boobs, huh?
Well, that I've ever seen. I'm sure you guys have done better. And I don't even know if there is a 9. But if there is, I think one of these ladies would star in it.
Well, 8 was nominated for editing, so 9 is possibly.
All right, check it out. Audacious 9.
As a member of the media, can you at least investigate, even if you don't write about it, just this sickening trend in the culture, this absolute fraudulent outrage people have? Can't people start addressing that? Because, again, it is just all we do is sit there and snitch on each other and encourage tattling and not being honest about our own behavior. We encourage people to be self-righteous. And it's just, I watch this, and it's like, how does anybody not just screaming about this? Nobody talks about it.
And then you find out that the 2 anchors are doing each other and stuff like that.
Exactly.
But you know what I'm saying? It's like, that's fine if they are, but at least just tell the truth. And they don't. Their attitude is not honest.
Mm-hmm. They're also out of shape. And that's what it is. Nobody cares.
Yeah, that's true. Nobody wants to see fat anchors naked. You know.
All right, I've got my assignment. I'm on it, boss.
Yeah.
All right, and I enjoyed talking to you. I didn't think I would, but at least you have a sense of humor.
While we have you on the phone, what gossip are you working on? Anything good?
I am totally on the Tiger beat right now. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll call you back on that.
Where do you hail from?
Oh, I'm New York, way back.
Yeah, not Long Island?
Well, yes, but in the flight to the suburbs, we had to do a stint out there. Why, you hearing my accent?
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Just a tad.
Just a smidge.
But, yeah. No, my people got here in New York in the Spud famine.
Spud's famine, okay.
The potato
nice
famine.
Irish girl, sure.
And they got the $49 apartments in Chelsea, and they still have them.
Oh,
wow.
My God.
That's a nice deal.
Yeah. So, so we've been in New York from the horses days.
Wow. All right.
So.
All right.
That was nice talking to you.
Yeah, right
All
on.
right.
Hey.
All right. Well, nice talking to you guys.
At least you're brave enough to come on our show. Most of these people say no to us. So.
Well, as you may
nice.
know, I chronicled Anthony's little thing. So.
Oh, right. That's true. I forgot about that.
Yes.
Yeah,
Anthony was a naughty boy, wasn't he?
Fun divorce,
Yeah. My favorite was the closet scene.
Oh, that one. Oh, right. I thought you meant the divorce. Yeah, the closet was great. Oh, my God.
Anything good for me now? What are you doing now?
You should have seen the look on her face when that door opened up. Wowie kazowie.
Yeah.
Well, it's lucky she didn't have a golf club in her hand.
Yeah, true. Although I got a lot more dangerous things than golf clubs at the house. But
Anthony's been behaving, just file trading with Gary Glitter. You can print that.
Yeah, that's a quote. That's a quote.
Get out of here.
That's a quote.
You ass.
All right. Well, alert me if you get a new.
Yeah, if I have a new catastrophe, I'll let you know this summer. I'm sure something.
You had like a fatal attraction thing going there. Weren't clothes burned in the barbecue or something?
Yeah. The girl that was in the closet, her clothes got burned.
Yes.
Yeah, and some things got taken from my house stuff. Yeah, it was quite the summer whirlwind romance that we had going there. Who knew traffic girls could be so emotional?
Well, summer's coming up, Anthony. Come on, I'm going to need material.
I know. I'll grab up somebody unstable and hopefully.
I think the one with the rhinestone on her cheek is available.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll try that. Although I don't think I want Tiger's seconds. Tell you
No, you can't follow that.
Yeah.
Use a Jimmy cap.
Oh, listen to you.
Didn't you hear that he wasn't wearing condoms? Doesn't that?
Yeah.
No, listen. Absolutely, he was not. And Jocelyn told me he never once used a condom. And by the way, she got pregnant twice.
Oh wow!
What
really?
Did she get rid of?
Yeah, and they've all been now tested up the gazoo.
Literally.
That's part of the thing that's gross. I mean, it's not a very good message.
Well,
Never ever used a Jimmy cap, which is very interesting. From his point of view.
Oh, they just feel horrible.
They really are awful. But again, that's part of being an addict. That's addict behavior.
I don't recommend them at all for sensation.
I don't either. What I do to prevent diseases, I just keep whispering, "It can't happen to me. It can't happen to me."
that works. Okay.
All
right, guys.
All right. We'll let you go.
I gotta hit the course.
Bye, Joanna.
We'll
Thank you.
pull her up. Take
Have a
it.
great day.
Boy
Bye.
from the Daily News. Yes, there she goes.
See that? You talk to
Look at
somebody, you
that.
wind up. That's the second
See?
time with Richard Huff from the news we were going to kill, and we talked to him, and he was great, and then
Yeah.
she turned out to be nice.
She was all right. She laughed at our dumb jokes.
But I mean, she wasn't. At least she was like, "Yeah, all right, that's
She
true."
wasn't prudish. She wasn't
No.
self-righteous.
Right.
She wasn't, yeah.
All
That's
right.
good. I like that.
Bob Kelly's here, so
Fun.
why don't we take a break and we'll continue with Robert Kelly.
And now, Vaginal Self-Esteem by Jim Norton.
What's better than fucking an ass while that dumb tampon string dangles, showing the vagina how replaceable it is? What's better than when the fucking tamp string is hitting your bag? And it's like the pussy going, God damn, am I easily replaceable? Do you realize I am the birthplace of life? And now that I'm not operational, the place shit comes out is working just as well. The vagina must have low self-esteem.
Get in touch with the Opie and Anthony Show. Call 866-WOW-1-WOW. That's 866-969-1969. Send your questions or comments to feedback@opieandanthony.com. Yes, it's an email. Feedback@opieandanthony.com. Deal with it. The Opie and Anthony Show on the virus. Sirius XM.
Got a pretty good show going on today. And Robert Kelly's going to join the festivities right now. Where's Bobby? Bring Bobby in.
Bring in Bob. Bob Kelly.
Running down the hall. Look at this.
Yes.
Bobby hasn't been on in a while.
I know, he's been away
been a
in
while
Los
since
Angeles.
we've seen Bobby.
Bobby!
What are you doing in L.A.?
Where have you been?
Hi.
Hi, sweetie.
What's up?
What are you doing in L.A.? It's not you.
Why is it so high?
Bob is
not an
having trouble
LA
with
guy.
the chair.
Fuck it, I'll stand. Dude, yes, you know what? I am an LA guy kind of now.
Why?
I don't know what happened. I quit smoking. I woke up every day, ran up a canyon.
You run up canyons.
What's the matter?
Just fucking trees. Fucking jizz trees in New York.
Why? He smells cum
Fucking
flowers.
jizz trees in New York, you cunts. You smell them? They're fucking attacking New York, Anthony.
Welcome home, Bobby. Welcome home, Bobby.
I hate the fucking smell. I think I was molested or something. Please take this off.
All right, we put the new one on.
Holy shit.
All right.
Is that funny?
Yeah, there is. Hold it.
Bobby, what is this all about?
Yeah, I don't understand what this is about.
What is this all about? What are you talking about, cum trees in New York?
Dude, there's jizz trees. in
What does
New
that
York
mean?
City.
They do smell like
They
cum.
smell like fuck. Smell that, dude. Have you smelled them?
I smell that. Smell it, Bobby.
It smells like a fucking someone, like 9 guys just danked on your cheek. Like, can't fucking take it. The whole neighborhood.
It stinks.
It smells like fucking jizz all the time. Ugh. Oh, God. It smells, you know when you, ugh. I don't mind. Look, I fucking smelled, you know, you jerk off, you get a little on your hand.
Yeah.
You get it on your cheek. You
Talk
can
into the
smell
mic.
It smells like it.
It does. No, I smelled it. It was okay.
Guys, dude,
I mean,
I'm not
it was
stupid, I just
strong,
smelled
but it wasn't that bad. It was
Wait,
okay.
you're not a magician. I fucking dickhead. I seen him. All right, Chris Sanders. Oops, sorry. It's fucking terrible, dude.
Yeah,
I
you
can't
don't like
take it.
that
I don't like what?
jizzy smell.
No, I don't. Do you? I'm sorry.
No.
Am I stepping over a fucking Italian boundary? Fucking disrespect my family. Jizz is part of our lives. This is what your fucking face would smell like if Anthony jizzed on it.
Yeah.
This is how much jizz comes out of his huge dick.
So what? Because the trees are blossoming, they smell
Dude,
like cum.
The fucking microphone smells like cum.
That's
It smells
And
like
the microphone smells like a cum.
Dude.
You know what? We all took a whiff, and
Steve at the bar is a friend of mine. Gets me my cum for free.
He gave me HIV. He bombs with his jokes. He'll treat your cock like a smoke. And stick it where food ought to be.
Bobby, we all took a whiff, and it's a really, really bad smell.
Dude, yes. I was walking around all weekend smelling jizz, and I'm like
wondering why the fuck am I smelling that?
I started getting mad at my wife.
Oh no!
So I'm not kidding, dude. I was walking around and I'm smelling it. I'm like, do you smell it? She's like, no. And then I'm like, is this bitch? Is this fuck? Come here. I was like, good old. Let me smell your fucking face and chest and hands. Like, are you fucking? Did you do something?
How'd you finally find out what it was?
Dude, it had to be the fucking jizz trees, these white trees in New York City. I grabbed one of the leaves off it.
Well, it's not even leaves yet. They're just blossoming. So it's like the blossoming of the leaves is giving off this really bad smell. Do we know the actual name of the tree that you're calling the jizz tree?
Jizz tree.
I got a photo of it if you want to fucking give Danny some help.
We actually were watching on your YouTube, your video.
I don't know. Look, I know that it's pollen because I put the thing to my nose and it was like it fucking jizzed all over my face because the pollen was all over my face. Does tree fucking jizz smell like human jizz?
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
What smells worse? Can I do this? What smells worse, that or my belly button?
You
take away my belly button?
Dude, I don't have to. You could fucking.
I showered this morning.
You could put this jizz on a dead guy's belly button and then shit on it.
Well,
and I would say you.
Take a whiff of Jimmy's belly button and tell us which is worse.
I know what it smells like.
There's actually nothing there.
Oh,
I showered like an asshole.
Yeah,
I do shower.
Listen, fucking magician boy. I know your tricks. The fucking asshole still trying to do the fucking.
I showered.
Small ball, little ball trick to me.
Here.
I get it.
Fair enough.
Hang in there, Bobby. Hang in there. Bobby! Bobby! Come on, Bobby! Bobby! Bobby, come on! Hang in there.
And he's holding the jizz tree thing.
Come on, Bobby.
Look how red his head gets.
This fucking jizz thing is terrible. I can't take jizz in massive amounts.
Well, you don't sound like a fun guy.
Massive amounts.
I can't. What'd you say?
You don't sound like a very fun guy.
Can we too much?
Can you
too much jizz, dude?
Can you take a full whiff of the jizz tree?
I just did. It's fucking.
No, don't we have another bag of it somewhere? Or
someone went out.
It does smell like cum, dude. I mean, it really does.
Danny, you're a fucking man.
Like dirty though. It's dirty.
It smells a heck of a lot.
No, Bobby, we all smell it.
Fucking. Why am I discovering this?
Hold on. We're not happy with the smell, but you take it to a whole new level. It's a horrible smell. But it makes you fucking puke.
Why am I discovering this? Why hasn't this been discovered? It's fucking 2010. We have iPads and shit. The jizz tree should have been fucking discovered in like the 1800s.
As the jizz tree.
Yeah, like every 48 years, the jizz tree comes back and fucking blossoms, and everybody smells like fucking loads in Chelsea and Hell's Kitchen.
Well, they're saying it's the flowering dogwood. Someone else is saying it's the Bradford. I think that's how you say it too. Bradford pear.
There's probably a bunch of names, like Chicken Cacciatore is also fucking Hunter's Chicken. You know what I mean? There's a bunch of names.
Derek mentioned dogwood.
Hunters.
Dogwood?
It does look like. I mean, the flowers do look very similar.
Yeah, it looks like it's the dogwood tree, and they're blooming, and it's giving off this horrendous smell.
I don't know why I can't take this much load.
Oh, really? You don't know? You don't know why?
No.
It brings you back to another time.
That.
Yep, it brings you back to when you were younger and you were trying to do something innocent, and an older man was coming into his own hand and feeding it to you like a zoo animal.
And you're gonna tell the story. Be specific. In the
when
closet.
You buy the fucking grain out of the machine.
And he even knew not to curl his fingers in so you wouldn't bite his fingers like a horse eating an apple.
Flat hand.
I think Jimmy's onto something there, Bobby.
I think so.
Yeah, well, we got you.
It actually came up. Sperm tree? Spunk tree?
Yeah, well, according to the Urban Dictionary, there's a sperm tree, which is they're saying the same thing. It smells like sperm. It's the ornamental pear tree. So let me pop that into
spunk tree, sperm tree. Look at that shit. You see, people
You're
thought of this before.
You're onto something, Bobby.
That's definitely it.
Yeah,
That's
that's
it.
it.
That's the
It is
fucking.
the
That's the
ornamental
jizz
pear
tree.
tree.
The ornamental pear tree. That's the jizz
That
tree
is
of fucking
definitely
New
it.
York City, right there. That's the culprit. That's why all gay guys are walking around singing and smiling every afternoon. La, la,
Backing
la.
into trees.
That's why they all. I love the spring. Of course
Danny,
you do.
so we figured out what the jizz tree is.
Yes, judging from the images and the Urban Dictionary, the jizz tree is indeed the ornamental pear tree. Everybody,
ornamental pear
Definitely.
tree,
AKA.
We got to the bottom of it,
Jizz
Bobby.
tree.
The
It's
jizz
fucking
tree.
bad.
Mystery has been solved.
Oh fuck!
You really have a hard time with that.
It definitely loses its fucking potency after
Yeah.
you cut it off the tree. Just
Or
like
it
regular,
dries up on your stomach.
just like regular jizz. Exactly. Yeah, when you peel it off an hour later, it doesn't have the same potency.
It's not as good when you fruit roll up it off your belly and eat it.
It's not as good.
It tastes like grilled cheese.
It's not as good when you let the hot water hit it and it turns to fucking egg in the shower.
Yeah. Fucking rubber cement on your stomach hairs.
What are you doing?
I get really
just
bad
glass of
gas.
lemon. Do you?
Yeah, I get bad because I'm drinking the protein shakes at
Oh, they
night.
kill
Why
you,
are you
right?
picking your ass now, though,
'Cause
after you
my,
farted?
my underwear was like fucked up and it was like caught in my asshole.
Oh, okay.
So I had to let it out. That's a good one.
He's
That's a pretty
throwing it around now.
That's a pretty good one.
Danny, I'm not getting any.
Nothing?
Go ahead, rookie.
We deal with Jimmy's every day. What do you got?
Jimmy's
you got
is-
nothing. You got nothing.
Fucking Zyklon
after
B.
smelling
Yeah, you guys-
Jim's last, what is that, Thursday? That
It was
Was it bad?
oh my god,
worst ever
Oh, fuck, I can't.
from Jimmy in all the years I've known him.
Yeah.
Worst fart ever was last Thursday.
My farts were putrid. It
love
smelled like somebody
that
was
word.
burning Al Sharpton.
This is exactly what.
And then in the parking garage before I left, as I was getting in the driver's side
He sucked
door.
your cock?
Yeah, he sucked my cock. It was fantastic. I shut my door as I got in and looked over, and his ass was in my passenger door farting. So I had to drive with that fucking smell in my car.
Yeah, it was great. I dropped a nice gasser in his truck and closed the door.
It's
Fucking hung me
asshole.
like a ghost.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Ooh. Dude, this is exactly what a fucking gay porn set smells like.
The jizz tree.
Just the fucking that clean, kind of clean, dirty smell.
It smells exactly like the peep booths.
Yeah.
It's exactly like peep booths, just
Yep.
like old,
It's
just
dirty.
old jism in the air.
I know.
Oh, there's old jizz in the air.
That smell makes me want to pick my chewing gum up off the floor.
God. You're disgusting.
Did you ever step in somebody's jizz in the
Dude, I
peep?
fucking moonwalk through it in the fucking peep shows.
Fucking Jimmy.
Oh, I don't care, man. Fuck, peep booths don't bother me at all, man. I haven't been in a while. It's like they
You
changed.
laugh at peep booths?
I do. I really do. I'd fucking take flip flops in a peep booth. I don't give a fuck.
I've never
not
been
just
in
go-
a peep booth.
Wow.
I've never been in one. Like I've been in one of the booths that play like the movies.
Yeah, that's what I've been to. I've
Yeah,
never seen
I've never been
live.
like a live girl peep
Oh,
booth.
I'm talking about the movie booths. Peep
Yeah,
shows.
okay, I've been in those.
No, we were in with my brother. Were the
No,
girls in the middle?
You told me about that. I wasn't in there.
Yeah, back in the day. That
Oh,
was
wait a
way
minute.
back in the day.
Looking across.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all had our own window and we were
Wait a
looking
minute.
across at each other.
That was
laughing
the
our
old
balls
school,
off.
man.
We could see each
When it was like a
other.
genie's bottle,
It was terrible.
and they had the chicks inside.
Oh,
a
she
little
was
window.
awful, right?
and my brother
Who was
grabbed-
licking her box?
Not one of
There
us.
was somebody licking box like I
Who
might
the
have been
fuck
just some
would do
bum.
that?
Dude,
Like
I
through
licked
the little
asshole for
hole.
You would lick a
$3.
box out of the...
I licked a Filipino's asshole for $3.
You're crazy.
Dude, no, it was
That
pretty
was
good.
his name, Phil Apino.
He was an Italian guy. He was an old boxer.
Big fucking hairy hemorrhoid
Bob
ass.
thought he said Phil Esposito and he'd have a great Ranger story.
No, I remember the one girl, because they could climb over the thing to
Hey,
get...
hey, Bobby, come here.
Hey,
you're back again.
Lick my fucking ass.
Dude, go ahead. Put the ones away. I don't fucking... We're friends. Go ahead, lick that ass.
I remember the girl could escape by climbing out of the octagon. It was kind of like an octagon, and everyone had their own little area with
You're
a tiny
right.
little square window.
You could stick
And
your head through.
my brother grabbed his hand, reached his arm through and grabbed the woman's leg. She was not happy with that.
No.
There was a great one on 54th. Me and Voss used to go to it. It was on 54th, right off of Broadway. You do Caroline's and go.
It makes
and,
it sound like you're going to a Broadway show.
Yeah, well, it was
Me and
better than
Boss
that.
just goes fabulous.
Fine, you see cats, I'll eat a girl's ass. I literally did. $5 I didn't ask for. It was, and then Giuliani came in, and that's where a lot of that stopped. It was when Dinkins was mayor. It was great, but when Giuliani came in, all that closed down.
The old Laugh Factory used to be one of the best ones because it had downstairs, it had all the booths and the movies. Upstairs, it had 2 different types of windows. The ones with the glass with the phone, where she would take out a dildo and
Prison visit kind
rub
of
it out
thing,
for it.
Prison
it was,
visit.
It was a real good one. The thing was up the whole time, though. It was a little more expensive. Then they had the windows.
Wait.
that you stick
Hold
your
on.
head in.
You had to pick up the phone, though?
Yeah, you had to put that
It
fucking...
smells someone else's bad breath.
Oh,
That's like a
God.
theme of the show today.
That'd be the jizz fucking phone.
You had to pick up the jizz phone and talk to the jizz lady?
Yeah, you had to talk to her. Yeah.
Before you licked her asshole, you fucking sick fuck.
Dude, I fucking licked her ass. I ate her asshole. I stuck it in.
Why
Like I
would you
hardened
do-
my tongue.
But why would you do
You know what I mean?
Why
I
did
made
you
my
do
tongue
that?
into a little baby dick.
Why would you do that, Bobby?
And you don't care about the diseases or anything? That's
Not even
that
like
makes me fucking
diseases
paranoid
aside.
as hell.
Put diseases aside.
Well, you
that
can't just
fucking
put
chick.
diseases
No,
aside.
I'm saying
What
like
disease
just
can you
if
get from a
did.
girl's asshole?
I don't fucking want to
Hepatitis.
know.
You can't get
I'm just
hepatitis from a
fucking
girl's
saying,
asshole.
it's a, like she's not clean.
Yeah,
It's
she is.
fucking
She had baby
like,
wipes.
No,
She
stop
baby
it.
wiped her ass
They
in,
pro-
in
dude,
between licks?
There's a box of baby wipes in the middle of the fucking room, and that's all they do is.
Did you force her to baby wipe before you got in there?
No, she's no. They
you want it to
fucking
smell like a mushroom. I understand. You
Yeah.
had to make sure.
But yeah, she's working all day. She's
I was
probably
a
had
pig
dicks
trying to
in
get
her
truffles.
ass. Other guys fucking licking her ass.
Baby wipe takes that rat out.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, it takes it right out.
Yeah.
It takes that fucking rotten tooth smell out from that guy, that English teacher that was in before you.
Oh, let me lick your ass. bring your ass over here. Yeah.
He's got one of Mike
Yeah.
Schmidt's mustache hairs in her asshole.
I used to.
man.
Those are the best ones though. You can stick your fucking head in and touch. Those are the best. I remember when we first got here. Me, Burr, Patrice, Dane, and 3 other guys all came to New York. Went to one of those. And we all got in the booth at the same time, and it just our heads popped out. So it was just our heads, like, dude, what's up? What's up? Just looking at each
Should
other.
have been a guillotine above it.
How much better comedy would be.
But that's what we did.
Touche.
That's what we did, and we all had our heads popping
Yeah.
out into the octagon as
I
she was
do
trying to
remember
like
that now.
dance
Wow.
sexy, and we were just fucking around with her.
Patrice ran out of cash.
Yeah.
So he fucking popped into mine. He was like, yo, Bobby. Yo, tell her to come over here. He had me had like this fucking
He
girl
was
walk up.
honing in on
it
your
was my
action.
head, like, hey, excuse me, Cumia, and just his eyes in the background of those little rooms.
Looked like the opening from Scooby-Doo. Bob's farting.
Yeah.
What do you want me to do, rookie? Get out of the way?
Bob's like farting
Let me-
right on Jim.
Let me
I
say
don't
hi
care.
to
Wave it.
an Anthony in Jersey. Anthony.
Oh,
Hey,
hi.
what's going on, guys?
Hey, Aunt.
I went to one of those peep booths, and we were drunk at the time. The girl wanted more money, and I was flat out of cash. And she's like, come on, more money, more money. I'm like, fuck you, you skank. She goes, what did you call me?
Good one.
Next thing I know, she turns around. She's got a lighter and a bottle of hairspray. And she goes, I will light you on fire.
Oh, that's good.
And what did you say, faggot?
Yeah.
I waited until the door shut. Then I ran at her and was cursing her out. And then the Indian gentleman from around the booth came out and threw us out.
Wow.
It's an incredible story.
Yeah, it
story
would have been
of
better if she fucking...
Sex, danger. It had everything.
Yes, an Indian man. What story isn't made better by an Indian man doing something? Every story needs an Indian man, as far as I'm concerned.
We should add one.
Hold on. Leo's right here. Leo in Cleveland. You're going to be in Cleveland soon, right? Improv in Cleveland, Thursday, April 22nd through the 24th. Robert Kelly. Look what I do right there. Now, Leo, what do you got?
Seamless.
Bobby, you can put
Seamless,
your
yeah.
tongue on a dirty Filipino's asshole, but you almost puke when you smell a pear tree.
No,
Yeah.
it's a fucking jizz
Smelling
tree, and it
flowers.
smells like jizz.
He
and-
makes a point because it's not actually jizz, but you could lick a fucking Filipino's asshole.
Yeah, it smells like
How'd
a
that
fucking
smell?
dirty Filipino's asshole. Yeah, that one didn't smell though. Asshole doesn't smell.
Yes, it does sometimes.
Sometimes.
Come on, I don't mind it.
It doesn't smell.
I want to know it's an asshole.
Can we rub this all over your body?
No. Why?
What would
So I
happen?
don't want to smell like jizz. I'm going to the fucking 48th Street gym. It's all fucking gay guys.
God damn.
Just walk in and be attacked
You'll
and
smell
drag-
like jizz
I'll be-
afterwards.
I'll be catnip. Exactly.
I was gonna say, walking like potpourri.
I'll be attacked and dragged into a sauna.
They're all going to be clawing Bob's back, trying to climb up him.
Like fucking vampires.
Let's say hi to Steve C. Steve C.
Uh-oh.
Yes,
It's the most wonderful time of the year. The jizz trees are booming, the fragrance is blooming. It's fun to be queer. It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Wow, thank you, Steve.
That was awesome. I love it.
Nice to have Steve call in every so often.
I like when Steve calls in.
Good evening.
That song was so good. I like it. It's
Let's say
catchy.
hi to Jimmy James in New Hampshire. Jimmy James.
Morning, boys.
Jesus.
Just wondering if you wanted a horrific walking through jizz story.
Sure, why not?
All right. Well, I inspect fire sprinkler systems for a living, and I was up at a fraternity house at a prestigious college in New Hampshire, and happened to be inspecting the rooms, found a garden tool closet with the back cut out. So I wandered in through, and I walk into this probably 6x4 room. All that's in it is a little table with a TV, DVD combo, pile of pornos, used toilet paper stacked about knee deep, so it was like wading through a bog of jizz.
Yeah.
And the TV screen on this thing basically looked like somebody had a lit candle and was just shaking it at the TV for hours on end. It was the worst experience of my life, and apparently not as good a story as I thought.
Another fascinating story.
All right, brother. Thank you.
Bunch it out, boys.
No, it wasn't that bad a story.
Let me
but-
say hi to Anthony in Mount Sinai.
Bobby, dude, how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Filipino's asshole? A 1, 2, or 3?
And then he bites the roid.
There you go. That's funny. It's a nice mouthful of blood. Like a piece of freshen up.
Blood and a varicose vein is in between my teeth like dental floss.
Yeah. You ever chew a roid?
No.
It's terrible for bubble blowing.
Blubble blubble.
Yes, for blubble blowing. It's kind of like bubble blowing, but it's not funny.
I don't like the video. I mean, the video ones are real frustrating because you got to put the money in and then just sit there and hit up, down, up, down, A, B, C, D, and just keep rolling
There's
through.
computers now. Why do you fucking got to go to a booth?
You're right.
to
Something
watch a
fun about
movie?
it. There's something
Yeah.
dirtier about it, dude. Yeah, you're sneaking in. Not even sneaking, just walking right in, right to the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, looking for shiny stuff on the floor, on the seat. Do I stand up? Do I try to sit down?
Do I kneel? Do I lay in the fetal position and weep?
Do I tap the walls and hope a little hole falls out? Like go to Dr. Jekyll's restaurant. What is this?
Bobby, do one more before we go to break.
What is that?
That's the jizz tree in the
In the bag?
In the bag. This one, the white bag.
He's desensitized.
Yeah, Bob is.
Oh, really?
No. Let's
do one more.
Flower.
Your receptors get deadened.
They do.
That's
over
filled with
time, yeah.
more jizz tree stuff.
Is that true? So if
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
guys
they do.
if you smell
Yeah.
cum all the time, it
If
just
you're just smelling something all the time, then
Oh,
you
you're not
stop
being
smelling it
specific. I thought
because
you were
your
being
receptors
specific.
get like used
Yeah,
to
they're
it.
used to it.
One more time, Bobby. Put your head right in there and smell the jizz tree.
I don't like. Hang on one second. I don't like the tricks that you fucking assholes are trying to pull on me.
Trixie Hobbit.
Yeah, you use receptors. What do you fuck
do.
both of you and you fucking
People,
tricks?
people work in the sewer.
I shut.
People work in the sewer and they actually
down in the
got
sewer.
I know that's gonna smell like jizz, you dickheads. I'm gonna do it. You don't have to trick me.
One more time.
Hang on one second.
Give it a good one.
I'm
Give it a
wrapping
good
on
whiff.
like a feed bag.
Yeah.
Good whiff. Go,
Hang on.
Bobby. Smell the jizz tree one more time.
See?
You have gotten used to it.
No, I think it's died.
Yeah.
It's not as bad. It smells a little.
You're used to it.
Your
Take it out.
jizz tree hits
I don't
dying.
think you can have it. You gotta take it out, dude.
All he did. Yeah, Bob's got a little tent in his pants now.
I'm getting a little carried away. I'm starting
Yeah,
to eat
you
it.
really
I'm
are.
just starting to eat it and
Wants
rub
to
it on
wear
my
him in his
asshole.
hair like Jenny Gump.
You gotta, you know, you gotta do.
I want to rub it on every cup
You gotta,
I own.
you gotta
Rub it in your hands like rosin.
crush it up like Jim Cook,
Like
That's
rosin.
it.
Rub,
No,
it,
it's like-
rub it in your hands like rosin.
like Jim Cook does with hops.
Yeah.
You know how he takes the hops and then smells them.
Oh,
Rub it in your hands.
I think I'm used to it.
He's used to
I
it.
think I'm
dude.
used to it.
Yeah.
I think I'm used to it.
Yeah,
Used to
we
come.
helped you.
That's
All right,
good.
real
You
calm.
help me what? Become a fucking faggot?
Now everybody
A
let's
homo.
bukkake Jimmy.
You help me become-
Jimmy.
Why me?
All right.
Why am I then?
My fantasy just came out.
Why is
Sorry.
he the lucky boy?
Yeah.
Yeah, why?
Not my
Why does
birthday.
he get all the fuck? What do you think I brought this up for, asshole? I had a plan in mind, and man, he just ruined it.
How funny was it when
Damn.
Forrest got married and Jenny had the flowers in her hair, and then 2 weeks later he was talking to her under a tree like a fucking shepherd. He buries her in the yard instead of springing for a fucking, instead of springing for a nice grave.
Jenny.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Oh, Forrest is so stupid. She's such a
Yeah.
fucking, what an asshole. Fucked him his whole fucking retard life.
Yeah.
And then right when he got apple stock, she came back in and
Exactly.
swooped in and
He
died
sits
with
on his
AIDS.
dick with AIDS. Yeah.
What a trooper.
Fucking bitch.
And take this little mongoloid with you.
Yeah.
This fucking twat. I
Here's,
hated her.
here's something to take care of forever. Fucking cunt. Yeah, exactly. No more fucking no Joan Baez songs for me. I got the fucking HIV, silly.
Yeah.
You and your fucking no-leg lieutenant friend and his fucking war bride.
I enjoyed my life to the fullest. Now I'm gonna pull the cord, die, and take this shit dick with you.
Exactly. So take your giant, delicious retard cock and keep running, broke legs.
Fucking giant delicious comes in 2 seconds, cock.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, he couldn't help hold it in. Of course, she touched his dick and he.
I ruined your roommate's robe. That's because he was looking at her roommate.
Let's go to Jennifer in Chicago, big Bobby Kelly fan.
Jenny.
What's up, Jennifer?
Hi, Bobby.
Hi, Mama.
Hi, how are you?
Good, sweetie. Oh my
hell is
God.
this?
What the hell? You smoking a pack a day, honey?
No, I'm fighting a little bit of a cold.
Oh, really?
Are you?
It's the spring and you got a cold. That's fucking odd. Go ahead.
Big fan of Bobby Kelly. Yes, I want to be balls deep into my episode of Boys Life. Yes.
Could you repeat that? We didn't hear it.
I don't know what that was.
He sounded at the beginning of that call. He sounded like the older version of the mom from Back to the Future.
That was an incredible swing and miss.
Funny.
She really did just did an old person voice. There was no acting.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Nothing.
All right, why don't we take a break? So, Bobby, what are you promoting? Des Moines.
Yeah.
West Des Moines?
I don't know where the fuck I am.
Funny
dude.
Bone in West Des Moines, Iowa.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody wants to go there and get married, doesn't
Yeah.
it?
I'm going to Cleveland too. And then but the big show that I have is Boston coming up in July, the Wilbur. I got one show that I want to fill out.
All right, that's cool. When is that? When is that?
It's in July.
July?
Just go to my website, robertkellylive.com, and my dates are up there.
Yeah, let's do that.
My Twitter, my Facebook, everything.
Dude, you killed in Atlantic City. I know we'll get back to beating you up, but
That was a fun show.
that was a great show. You and Patrice, man, wow.
That was a good show. I was
Solid
fucking
show.
losing my mind because that's the week I quit smoking cigarettes too.
I know. You wanted to fucking strangle somebody. Are you smoking?
No, I'm done. It's been a month and 2 weeks. Fucking good.
Not as bad?
No, now it's great.
Because you met me for a little dinner or stopped by to say hi, and you were in. He was insane. He looked like he was going to kill somebody.
It was because I fucked up. I quit smoking, and the first week I'm in Atlantic City, and then the next week I'm in Vegas. And when you go to when you smoke, when you smoke, those are places you smoke.
Yep.
You sit and you have a butt and you fucking blah. And I was sitting there just
And the
fucking
smoke was in the
shaking.
air everywhere. I felt like I wanted to smoke. There was so much smoke
You
going
were
on.
smoking if you go
Yeah,
in those
basically,
places.
yeah.
Jesus Christ. Those Asians light up every 2 fucking seconds. Hey, hit me. Hit me. I'm gonna, you fuck.
I also realized that your wife's a
Skinny little fingers.
Your wife's a
holding
sick fuck.
Cigarettes.
Why?
Because you're trying to quit smoking, and she's right
She
next to you
quit too.
smoking.
She's done now
Yeah, but
too.
she didn't you should have quit at the same time. Is what
but
I'm getting
she
at.
she had a date. She did the whole fucking read about it. This is what you're supposed to do. She picked a date, and I'm quitting Monday. I just woke up one day and said, "Fuck it,"
Yeah.
and just quit. And just stopped and got a couple pieces of gum and started chewing it, and that was it. And
You
then
chew it for fucking 15 years like Voss.
no, not that. I fucking did that for a couple days and stopped because I didn't want to fucking be addicted.
So
to
you're
that
on
either.
no patch, nothing.
Nothing. I'm
And
done.
And the urge is in bed.
No, I don't have
Talk
any
to your
urge.
friend Voss. How many years has he been chewing the gum at this
he's
point?
just awful.
We lost track. It's got to be
fucking-
3-4 years.
That gum's terrible
He
too.
just
It
can't
fucks you
stop
up.
fucking chewing that gum.
It's bad, dude. Fuck that. I don't want to be addicted
He
to
tries
that shit.
talking with it in his mouth and it's all flying out.
Yeah. Plus, it's expensive. The fucking gum's really expensive to buy that shit all the time.
Why doesn't you just buy regular gum? Because now it's just a gum habit.
That's what I did. I switched it over to regular. I just had regular gum that looked like that, and I just started chewing that instead of that fucking that stuff. But, dude, I can. This is weird. You can smell. This is probably why the jizz tree is fucking with me, because I can be in the elevator now and smell somebody's rotten tooth. Like
Your sense of
halitosis.
smell's gotten very good.
That's the worst smell ever.
It's
Yeah.
like metallic-y.
It's disgusting. I was on a plane coming back from L.A. a few weeks ago, and the guy next to me, his breath was rancid, and he was in the seat next to me, and I could smell his fetid breath. And I wanted to fucking elbow him in the mouth.
When I used to work with the retards, my boss, her mother worked on Saturdays and Sundays in the morning downstairs, and her teeth were fucking like props. They were just jagged fucking props. They just came in at 19 different directions. They were brown, wooden fucking teeth. Looked like frosted mini wheats. And they would all around the house would be spray and napkins near every phone because she would use the phone and the fucking stank.
Wow, and everybody had to like spray. And
I would throw up. You know me. I'd puke. I'd go to answer the phone. Hey, fucking puke.
What would you do if she had like just sucked on your nose for a minute, her breath dried on your nose?
Dude, I'm just look, dude, I'm glad she was only like fucking 4'2", so I didn't have to be like when she talked to me.
Mouth to nose.
Fucking disgusting.
Did she know her breath was terrible?
Nah, she have to. Well, you know what? I had fucked up teeth. The plaque, you know the plaque. When I smoked and drank, and I didn't have dental, like around 10 years ago.
Oh, Jesus.
Dude, I got fucking halitosis. Somebody told me about it. Like, dude, your breath stinks. And I went to the dentist, and it was plaque. When you smoke and drink, plaque, the white shit, that's the shit that stinks. It's I don't know what the fuck it is. It's bacteria, but it forms into like a tooth. I was flossing. I went to floss, and it looked like a chunk of tooth came out. It was plaque. Jesus Christ. So
you ever smell your dental floss?
Ugh. I go to the dentist.
Do you do that,
Why wouldn't you?
Every 4 months I go to the dentist now for cleaning.
Yeah, I don't fuck around anymore.
Yeah.
Now that I have dental. I went many years without it, too.
Look at that shit. I don't fuck around.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Ugh, plaque is the worst. Plaque. Ugh.
You ever smell your own breath on a coffee cup in the morning?
Not a coffee cup, on a water bottle in the morning. Cause
sometimes it's like, what the fuck? I brushed and did everything, but
you're drinking coffee. That's never a good thing.
No. I used to date a girl. Her breath smelled like mustard all the time. I fucking hate it. I love mustard on a sandwich, but not on
breath.
You wake up, just smells like deli mustard.
That'll teach you to fuck girls who work at the carnival. She worked at Nathan's stand.
You know, when you was a little boy, you used to love that flour rubbed on your chest. I'd tickle your nose with it.
You know what? If a mouth smelled like pussy, you would think it was bad breath. But then if you go down on a girl, you don't care at all. You love it.
Pussies are fucking atrocious. Some pussy.
What's wrong with you?
Well, some is.
It's not. It doesn't smell good. It doesn't fucking smell good. There's no. You get over the smell and you get used to the smell because it's pussy, and you have to go down there and man up.
No. It gets you all fucking like worked up. Yeah. Gets you turned on.
It's not a fucking aphrodisiac, man. It's not fucking
really?
dog juice.
Most pussy smells like a homeless guy's burping in your face.
Yeah, it's fucking terrible.
You ever open two pussy lips and just take a whiff?
Oh! Yeah, you gotta lick. You have to.
But I do love it.
Teeth, you have to lick the stink off it sometimes.
I don't mind that. I'll actually just smell it. I'll actually have a pussy on my face. If it's, and again, not like a really filthy pussy, but a little dirty pussy, like after a good sweaty. I'll just sniff it and smell the. I'm not even kidding. Smell it and smell the ass while I get my dick sucked.
Do you ever open up a pussy and it sounds like you're opening up like a grilled cheese sandwich?
Yes.
Oh my God.
That's awful. That's when there's a yeast infection.
It's all the white stuff.
Yeah, it looks,
right?
she looks like she has manic depressive mouth in her pussy. It's like, what are you eating? Fucking, are you eating Haldol? She's fucking.
Yeah, she's got the white stuff in the corner of her pussy.
Yeah, it's sickening. What are you, bipolar? You fucking idiot.
Just run a fucking marathon without any water.
What's worse than someone on fucking meds, the fucking spittle in the corner of their mouth? It's like you want to wipe it off and make them smell it. Clean your mouth.
Their handshake.
Who farted now? Oh,
Yeah.
we're
No,
just
he's showing us horrible pictures.
Not that it matters, but a lot of dentists are pissed off. It's tartar, not plaque, that you're talking about.
Oh, dentists listen to the show?
I'm surprised
shit.
myself.
Dentist- Oh, wait, hang on one second. What they say?
It's fucking Zell calling in.
It's tartar.
Tartar. All right.
Tartar buildup.
Well, plaque. What is plaque then?
Well, let's. All right,
I mean, fucking.
We're talking about pussies, but all right, Anthony, Mount Sinai, you're a dentist.
Yes, I am, gentlemen.
All right, let's go.
All right, you ready? When you have the dirty plaque that Bobby's not cleaning off his teeth.
No, I wasn't. I am now, you fucking jackass. Listen,
doctor.
Doctor,
Yeah,
sorry, doctor.
I was listening, Bobby.
Ooh. Don't get a tone.
Before when you were a dirty bird and weren't cleaning it off, what happens is the ions in your saliva cause the plaque to harden and become what's called calculus, or the layman's term is tartar.
Gotcha.
What is plaque?
Plaque is the bacteria that are eating the food that you're not cleaning off your teeth properly.
What is what is a big causer of tartar?
Causer?
Yes, a big causer of tartar.
Big causer of
Besides drinking when pregnant.
Yeah. What causer weight did you take to get here?
It's calculus.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a big hunk of tartar. It's like
God.
chipping barnacles off the boat.
Yeah.
Are you if you pulled a big thick piece of tartar off someone's teeth, and somebody held it in their hands, would you be able to smell it?
Yeah, you could probably smell it. It doesn't smell that bad. The plaque is worse, but the tartar's pretty disgusting.
A lot of you guys end up killing yourselves, right? There's a high suicide. No, I'm serious. There's a high suicide rate among dentists, and I think it's because they can't deal with the smells after a while.
Now that's kind of an old wives' tale. We're number 2 behind policemen, actually.
Well, that's not an old wives' tale. Then a lot of you fuckers are killing
Yeah,
yourselves.
cops at least they drink and they're constantly stressed. What is it with dentists?
Thank you for calling us a bunch of fuckers now, Ope.
What is it with dentists?
I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry.
I'm teasing. It's fine. I love you guys. I've been listening forever.
Now I feel bad.
It's because no one likes
No,
the
don't
dentist.
feel bad.
They don't feel liked.
I'm driving to work right now in the car. I might just crash it into a fucking telephone pole.
Attaboy.
Did you ever finger fuck a girl that was under on nitrous?
No. No nitrous in the office.
Did you ever think about it?
Nope.
Yeah, you thought about it.
Yeah.
Nope. I hear you guys talk about it all the time, and it is creepy. That happens a lot in Jersey. I don't know why.
It's Jersey.
All right, Anthony the dentist. Thank you.
Later.
All right, there he goes. Want a break?
That was kind of interesting.
Sure.
Robert Kelly, live.com for all his tour dates.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
Hey, I had some plaque on my teeth. It's because I won an award. They put plaques on it.
Who is this?
Chip. You don't want to know.
Who is that?
It's Chip.
Chip?
Opie and Anthony mornings live fast middays on the Virus Sirius XM.
Thanks for calling the Opie and Anthony FU line. Here's the latest batch of FUs.
You have 6 new voice messages. First voice message.
I want to give a big fuck you to cancer. Thanks for wiping out my entire mother's side of my family and then starting to pick off my father's side of the family. Thanks, cancer, for making me feel like a fucking ticking time bomb.
Next message.
Yeah, I'd like to give a big fuck you to all you piece of shit New York City cabbies. I hate you guys. I'm driving a stretch limousine. It's not that easy to get around the city as it is, and you bastards have to cut me off every chance you get. Fuck you!
Next message.
Yeah, I want to shout out a big F you to that little cocksucker that answers the phone to you guys. I'd like to come down there and pay him a visit, but I don't have the train fare, plane fare, or any kind of fare to get there. But anyway, fuck you, you little asshole.
Next message.
Hey, this is a big fuck you to the IRS. Thanks a lot, fuckers. You drained my bank account, personal and business. Plus, you want $1,400 a month for my fucking ass. Well, fuck you, IRS.
Next message.
I fucking hate my worthless piece of shit job and all the stupid bastards I work for. I do twice as much as I used to do and get paid half as much. Fuck you!
Next message.
This FU goes out to Kelly for teasing my cock with her sweet 19-year-old little ass for 3 months and then dumping me before even giving me a chance to see one of her tits. Fuck you, Kelly.
End of new messages.
Call the Opie and Anthony FU line. 866-FU line 1. That's 866-FU line 1.
Thank you and goodbye.
Get in touch with the Opie and Anthony Show. Call 866-WOW-1-WOW. That's 866-969-1969. The Opie and Anthony Show on the Virus Sirius XM.
That's pretty cool, Jimmy. Jimmy was in Chicago recently at the Sears Tower. I didn't know you could do that up there. I did it in Toronto. Basically, you go to the top, and then they have, like, a glass floor.
Yes.
And then you walk in the middle of the glass floor, and you're convinced you're going to fall right fucking
It's a
through.
glass box that's, like, stuck to the side of the building.
And the glass is so thick that obviously you're not going to fall through, but your mind just fucks with you, and you're like, holy shit, how am I not falling to my death right now? And Jimmy's got a really good picture. You had to have tweeted that one.
The top of the Sears Tower.
That's creepy.
now has these 3 or 4 things sticking out. It's over 1,000 feet in the air. And they're little glass boxes. They go out about 3 feet. And you can step out, like you're at the end of the building inside, and then you step out onto glass and in a glass box. And it's probably the scariest thing I've ever done. I almost couldn't do it. I was actually standing along the window, and the box was jutting out, and I could not get myself to go in. I just couldn't do it.
Holy shit.
Because I'm terrified of heights.
That's what your mind does to you, because it's the safest thing you
They
can
should
do.
make a box that goes 100 yards out.
They should, but only 2 feet off the ground. That'd be crazy. I'm going to Twitter this picture of me sitting on the glass.
I mean,
it was fucking horrifying.
Would you run full speed into the glass wall?
No, because
if they told you that it's guaranteed nothing will happen.
I guarantee nothing would happen.
Would you be able to get yourself together to do that?
I can imagine running and then you fucking just jump and take a leaping, like a karate, both feet into the fucking outer wall. And then all of a sudden you realize they were wrong and you're and you feel cold air.
That's
Now
even
you're just falling.
That's even better than the one they got in Toronto because it's a glass box.
You
like
walk
that.
out over
this
the
one was
fucking
just
nothing.
like this was like half the studio floor was glass, and you couldn't wait to get to the other side. You're like, fuck that, creepy.
They have that at the Palms in Vegas.
They have that?
The Ghost Bar on the top floor.
Yeah.
There's a square that's just glass. And you're out there hanging out, and it's on the top floor of the Palms, and you walk, and you look down, and you're literally looking straight down to the fucking parking lot or
That
some
is
shit.
so weird.
I can't do it. I'm afraid. I'm so afraid of heights.
And of course, they got one at the Grand Canyon. I would love to check that out.
I can't even go on my balcony in hotel rooms if it's too high.
Really?
Like I can't. Yeah, can't even fucking walk outside.
We should do that. You could do it, dude. I'm terrified of heights. Terrified of heights.
Yeah, I get real bad fucking nightmares too, though. I get
Nightmares?
I get nightmares about that and tsunamis, like fucking
tsunamis.
Yeah, like 200-foot waves. Like I'm on the
Coming right
top
at
floor
ya.
of a huge hotel, and the waves are coming in 100 feet, and they're just hitting the bottom of my balcony.
Yeah.
And then that big one comes in where it's just silent, and
The water comes up.
oh fuck yeah!
And it's all cum.
Fuck.
It's all cum.
That's a
and
cum wave.
Yes, everybody's drinking up your share. I hear you. I've had the same nightmare.
Hey, Jimmy's got that audio from yesterday we were
I have to
discussing.
set my computer up. Yeah.
Just to explain to Bobby, we were up in Rochester for a comedy thing. Well, I went just to kind of support and see some old friends, whatever. And Jimmy had great shows. And the last show of his run, there was a problem in the front row.
He was a guy being a little.
There was a problem.
A little disturbing.
Really?
And I addressed him the whole show. And this is. I did a 53-minute set. This is 47 minutes into it.
That never happens to you though. It very rarely happens to you.
Well, he was not.
Right?
Yeah, he was. Well, I was wondering why, because usually he should have been not thrown out because he was just being annoying. And we found out he was the owner's son. We found this out. And the way
exactly.
He did call yesterday and apologize on the air because he was just fucking.
He knew he was wrong.
But this is the audio of Kenny telling me, and I'm going to stop it right after that because after that.
Can I just say something real quick?
Sure.
This is what bugs me about club owners, and anytime you do a gig for somebody, they give, instead of fans, people who paid fucking money, work their ass off at Best Buy all week to get to your show, they give their VIPs or whatever, who don't even give a fuck,
They don't
sit
care.
right
Yep.
up front, and the bachelor parties, and the people that got fucking won a ticket up front, and they sit all the people that paid to see you in the fucking back.
That's bullshit.
Fuck you. All those people should be put in the back in a booth.
Yeah, it was only one guy, but it was annoying, and I had been dealing with him the whole show, and he was like trying to eyeball the comedians, whatever. He was just drunk, and so I addressed it. But Kenny told me he was the owner's son. But this is how Kenny told me, and I think this is right where it is. I'm going to play this from my laptop, so I don't know how well it's going to sound. But I luckily tape every show. Luckily, like we've captured this.
This had to be a whispering. That's like woman shit. That's like passive aggressive woman shit.
Hey, Jim.
What?
That's the club owner's son who's ruining the show.
Yeah, I had to stop because the guy's name is going to come out after. It's not important. But that's how booming is Kenny's voice. It's like God talking to you.
Hey, Jim.
Yeah. What a giant dolt.
He really is. He should have been really fucking throwing a little girl into the lake with fucking bolts in his neck.
What did you do to the guy? What did the guy wind up leaving?
No, he stayed the whole show. That was 47 minutes into it. But I had scolded him numerous times.
What was he doing?
It was really weird. Like, he was he was just trying to eyeball me, like that. So I addressed it probably a minute into the show.
Why was he eyeballing?
Now looking back on it, he was
probably
just drunk. He was very
probably
drunk.
trying to stay focused.
Yeah, I don't know what he was doing. Exactly. You know what? He might have been.
Probably trying to just stay focused and listen and not fucking talk.
But he was like mumbling smart ass remarks. Nothing terrible, but like if I would say like, it's really funny when somebody go, no, it's not. Like that type of stuff.
That fucks your rhythm up.
It was making me so angry, and a part of me was enjoying having somebody to kill. Like it was fun to have somebody to fucking whatever. But again,
after you feel like what the fuck, right?
No, well, I was very angry about it, and I cut my set short by a few minutes. But he did actually call and apologize yesterday, which all right, fine. You know what? He was sorry on the air, and that's acceptable.
Yeah,
because I like the club a lot.
Yeah, it was a good
What's the name of the club?
It's the Comedy Club.
I'm glad you like it a lot.
In Rochester. No, but I mean, the gig itself is 200 seats. It's a great comedy club, man.
I used to live up there,
box.
dude. Spencerport, New York?
You lived in Spencerport?
Dude, that's the last place I got arrested.
Why'd you live up there?
And I went to jail in Rochester. The juvie jail up. That was the last jail I went into. I stole a gumball machine. But I worked at a farm
criminal.
up in Spencerport. Up there, dude. Yeah.
I did time
I was
in
on
Rochester.
a bowling league. There's all kind of hick shit.
Why did you
drink out of a keg?
Guy, huh?
Why did you make it to Rochester? That's weird.
Because my family
You're
kept
from
moving
Boston.
around. My
they
father
ended up over there.
He worked at Grossman's. Remember Grossman's?
Yep.
Remember Grossman's? It was the orange before
Yeah,
Home Depot.
What did right,
So
right,
Home
right.
Depot.
Okay.
Yeah, he worked at Grossman's. He was and they would ship him around the country. And we wound up I came out of a
Career
foster
man.
home and went to Bensalem. They were living there, so I had to move up there and fucking work on a farm. Ugh, fucking
Stole
crazy.
a gumball machine, huh?
I was telling you last night, that's the wrestler. I was talking about wrestlers, how strong
Right.
wrestlers are, how freaks of nature. I would never fight a wrestler.
Oh, yeah, we were talking about Shane Cohen.
And I got into a fight with a wrestler, a little kid. He was on the wrestling team. He just picked me up, body slammed me on my head on cement.
Really?
It was just done. I was like, okay, that's good. I just walked home with a limp.
Kicked your ass?
2 seconds. Wow. But he wasn't even doing it to be a dick. He just grabbed me, threw me on my head, cement. I was like, all right, I'm done. That's when we used to party in the rednecks, the hicks. When you're out in the woods, you go out in the woods and fucking chop down trees and build forts. And
Yeah, you build like a corral area and
Fire
you sit
pits.
in there and fire, whiskey, beer, and just fucking whatever.
dangerous.
Yeah.
Nothing scares me more than a fucking redneck woods
Really?
drinking. Yeah, I used to get because I was from the city, dude. I don't mind the city, but being in the woods with dudes with belt buckles and fucking knives and
Belt buckles. Yeah, you gotta watch those.
Yeah, I hate men who don't want their pants to fall down.
I know you do.
Easy access.
I know you do, faggot.
Hey,
belt buckles is scary. The guy might put your pants up or something.
Adam Carolla is in trouble.
What the fuck is that?
You don't want to know. Keep asking. U.S. comedians attack on, how do you say this guy's name? He's a fighter?
Pacquiao.
Manny Pacquiao.
Manny Pacquiao angers Philippines. The Philippines on Monday angrily hit back at U.S. radio personality who said the nation had nothing going for it except boxing hero Manny and sex tours, branding him an ignorant fool. In a profanity-laced podcast, Italian-American Adam Carolla also called Manny a fucking idiot who praised to chicken bones for refusing demands by American rival Floyd Mayweather for an Olympic-style drug test. They got this Manny and sex tours. That's all they have over there. Get your shit together, Philippines. Jesus Christ. I mean, again, it's fine to be proud. It's fine to be proud of your countrymen, but that's it. That's all you got. So he's in trouble for what he said on a podcast? How is that possible?
Yeah, apparently Adam Carolla was one of the big CBS firings, I guess, when they just decided, let's get rid of everything that has any personality and throw on music. Mm-hmm. That was We Went.
That was their brilliant idea.
Lycus went. Everybody just kind of went.
Everybody.
They tossed
They
everyone
cleared
out
house.
and just play music because it's cheaper. So Adam Carolla decided to do a podcast. So he doesn't have a boss. He's not getting paid for a podcast. He doesn't have like sponsors or anything. It's just him doing a podcast. So who is he in trouble with?
I don't know.
You can still just do it. It's like, what? All right, well, I hope my boss doesn't meet with him. Yeah. But you're your boss.
Yeah, don't tell me they're going to go after podcasts now.
Yeah.
This is Adam Carolla.
The deal with the Manny Pacquiao thing, and it's a cultural thing. We don't realize how sort of quietly racist we all are. Because Pacquiao doesn't believe, he says he doesn't give blood the month of a fight or a week before the fight because somehow it's going to weaken him and what have you. And I got to tell you, if that was a white fighter and probably even a black fighter, if the black fighter was from Atlanta or somewhere like that, someone would go, what the fuck are you talking about? Give your drop of blood. It's not going to make a difference, you know? But because he's from the Philippines and because he's, praying to chicken bones and stuff like that, everyone's kind of like, well, you got to respect him for his belief system. No, you don't. He's a fucking idiot.
Good for Adam. What's the problem with that?
Yeah.
What's the problem with the guy saying that?
Well, they're saying he's an ignorant fool who belongs to a sick minority in the United States. Presidential spokesman Gary Olivar told AFP.
A sick minority, yes, people who speak honestly.
Sick minority.
Carolla continued.
Here's how you know your country doesn't have a lot going for it. When everything is about Manny Pacquiao. Like, could you imagine? Could you imagine? Just imagine this. What if Ray Boom Boom Mancini went to the Philippines to fight? And then that was all the United States was about. Oh, man, did you see Boom Boom Mancini? The United States would close down when he would fight, and then we'd come back here, he'd run for president, and everything would be, it'd be Ray Boom Boom Mancini mania. Can you get a fucking life as a country, right?
I agree, man.
All you fucking got is this illiterate guy who won't give up blood, who happens to smash other guys in the head better than other people? That's all you have is the Philippines? Everyone does that thing all the time where they're like, oh, they are so proud of their native son. They think the world of him. When he comes home to a hero's parade. He's going to run for Congress in the Philippines and win handily. Really? You want some guy with brain damage running your country? Why don't you get your shit together? They got this and sex tours. That's all they have over there. Get your shit together, Philippines.
Wow.
Yeah, the nerve of Adam to speak honestly and just express an opinion. Fuck anybody's offended by that. Good for him.
Just do that.
They continue by saying his statements carry zero weight for us. We will not dignify it by demanding an apology. In fact, he should apologize to his fellow Americans for giving them a collective black eye.
All right, hey, you know what? His statements don't mean anything to us. They shouldn't. They absolutely shouldn't.
Then they shouldn't have said
shut
that.
your face.
They shouldn't have said anything if it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
And then finally, one more clip from Adam.
It pisses me off when other countries just do that whole thing. There's one guy. He's 5'6". He's 147 pounds, and he's good at punching other guys in the head. And you're going to build your entire country around this guy? What happens when he loses? What happens when Floyd Mayweather beats him? Then what? The whole country goes into depression? Jesus, you got nothing going.
They talk about it in the barber shop.
Yeah, we got nothing.
When it was around.
That's the beauty of this country. We got way too much shit going on in this country. There's so many different things going on that you couldn't possibly just build your entire existence around LeBron James. Or Tiger Woods, or whoever. You can go like, all right, that guy's cool.
Some people do.
He's a good golfer, and then you move on. Hey, Academy Awards is on. Let's watch that. But it doesn't star LeBron James. It's like the Philippines, that's it. That's all they got.
That's all they got.
Yeah, but I mean, Philippines is a lot smaller than fucking America. And it's a little shit country that they have one good guy. We do that with everybody.
You just said what he did.
Yeah, but no, but I understand. We do the same thing. We just have more fucking. We do that with LeBron James.
Yeah,
we do that with Michael
Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woods. We do that with all of them.
We haven't shut up about Tiger
fucking
Woods.
Oscars. Who gives a fuck? It's rich people winning awards for pretending at the highest level, and we all sit around the TV every night.
Dude, you sit, you got your coffee, you watch the Academy Awards.
You know what, dude? I reward the guy who delivers the mail. You know what, dude? That's an American. Shut up. I like actors who are famous.
You do?
Yes.
Yeah, but who
Takes
gives a
pictures with them.
fuck?
I do. I like to meet them.
Yeah, but we do the same thing. He's saying that we don't do it. We got too much going on. No, we don't. We're the one who invented that shit.
Yeah, that is true.
We're the ones who invented fucking putting some douchebag out in the. And this is what our country's about.
He's justifying it just by saying we have more shit to fuck around with. Like, that's what he's saying.
Because we're fucking.
He's just saying, oh, you know, you have Tiger Woods, and then you move on to this, and then that. It's like, yeah, well, we're a bigger country. We got more shit.
Yeah.
But the Philippine, I think they realize there's no one they can complain to, so why bother? They probably looked into it for 2 seconds and said, wait a minute, he was thrown off the air.
Mm-hmm.
He's doing a podcast for free.
Actually, they
out of his
Googled
house.
They Googled Philippines, and all they came up with sex tours and Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah. And is that false? I have no idea.
What else do we
I don't
know
what
about
it
the
is.
Philippines?
Philippines has the hottest
women?
fucking Asian women. That's the best.
No, they don't.
Oh,
You
fuck
stick
you.
your tongue up their
Google
ass.
image, Danny.
It's a Spanish mix. It's a Spanish.
Let's take a look.
Fucking Asian mix. They got tan skin.
I think you're confusing them with Tahitian.
No.
Let's take a look. Let's
Tahitian.
Tahiti.
smell some more cum.
Girls like Tahiti, you know, those Tahiti girls, like fucking
Oh,
the SS
man.
Bounty,
Stop chewing gum.
HMS Bounty.
I thought you wanted me to
Sorry.
eat cum. I didn't know. And he's just
chewing.
Sorry.
All right, let's take a look at these.
Sorry, I didn't know
from
this
the
was a fucking
Philippines.
CNN. I apologize.
Ooh.
Oh shit!
Ooh.
All right, they're obviously all right, but
They're-
you're saying the hottest
They're
what?
Asian girls.
As far as Asians go, Philippines are the fucking best ones.
What about the asses? That's always
They got
a
nice
major
asses and nice tits.
problem.
Which one is the worst?
Ooh, look at that. Look at
Chinese,
that. See,
I
right
think.
here, right here. No, I'm joking. Right here. Look at that's a Philippine ass.
Look how dirty it is.
Little heart.
Oh, that's a thong. Okay.
Oh, it's a black thong. I thought there was some
dirty
hiney
ass.
dirt.
Right. Hiney dirt.
That looks like fucking.
Get the fuck out of here.
God, look at the
What?
fucking.
She's got youth on her
square
side,
ass.
but get the fuck out of
Dude,
here.
I like that
Bobby.
little heart-shaped ass. What are you, out of your
It's
mind?
not heart-shaped.
Good.
It's fucking box
type
Yeah, but
in-
it's like a human heart.
Type in Vietnamese. Watch what comes up. Watch what comes up.
It's not
Watch
the
how
sexy heart shaped.
look how dark
Yes.
the skin is in between the fucking
Yes.
pussy lips and the. Look at
Shaped like the band heart.
Oh, what-
Or heart to heart. I can't think of any more.
Wouldn't the Thai women be the hottest though, Bobby?
No, Thai women are the
Aren't as good as the Filipino women?
Oh God, what a wreck.
See that?
No, you're out of your mind.
Filipino's the best.
No, I don't think so.
Tahiti.
I guarantee.
I think Tahiti.
Tahiti.
I think Tahiti's got
My
hot
fucking
girls. I don't
mutiny on the
know.
bounty. Relax.
That's what I mean, like the mutiny on the bounty chicks.
All right, type in Tahiti. Let's see what
Right?
happens.
Let's look at Tahiti now. Let's go around the
Go
world.
down to that one.
Pussy
Let's go
around the world.
Pussy from
Pussy
around the world.
Yeah, maybe.
You know what?
Yeah, but
That's
know
better
what?
than Philippine.
No, but look at that. Look at
That's
that
better than a
nose. Go back.
Filipino
Go back
woman.
to Tahiti and look at that friggin'.
Fuck Tahiti.
Oh, dude.
No, actually,
Tahiti
look at
looks
that.
pretty
Go
good.
back to that nose.
what nose?
Look at. Watch
Wow,
this
that's
nose. Go back to that
All
Tahiti
the better to
chick.
fucking massage the bottom of your ball bag with.
Look at that wide
What?
nose.
Nothing wrong with
No,
that.
that's all
Dude,
right.
I
Fucking
tell you
flower
what,
hat is horrible.
she's-
All right,
It really
enough.
is.
She's gonna fucking.
Can you go with Thai?
She's gonna be
please?
fat someday.
All right, Thailand.
Thailand.
Now we're going to Thailand and check
so far,
out
I think
those.
Ant's winning.
No way.
Filipino
Hell, Tahitian.
wasn't as good as Tahitian.
Tahitian had unconditioned hair and big flat noses.
Oh,
No,
boy.
they didn't.
Yeah, they did. Go
He was
back.
wearing a flower hat. How could you tell?
There you go. Show them
Wearing
that
a
one.
cum flower
Sexy
hat.
Thai. All
Oh,
right.
yeah. Type in sexy Filipino then.
Yeah.
That's
Sexy
Thai.
Thai.
That's Thai.
Let's go sexy
Thai
That's
cop
Thai.
shows up.
Oh, forbidden. That's
fuck.
not good.
It's forbidden there
That's,
too.
that's what Thai is. That friggin'
What?
gray nipple and that white skin.
Forbidden.
Gray nipple.
Yeah, they all have gray nipples. Look, gray nipple.
Let me see.
That's pretty fucking good, Bobby.
That's like the best tie ever.
Look at her
That's
big
better than your
teardrop
stupid
tits. I bet you
Filipino
she has. I
fucking
bet
woman.
she has Filipino in her.
Yeah.
She has big teardrop tits.
Yeah, what was wrong with that,
Oh,
Bobby?
there you go. There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
Exactly.
You fucking asshole.
Stupid links.
Beg to differ.
No, that's not. That looks like
that one's not that good.
That looks like prostitution
Look
ad.
at that
picture.
shiny. Wait a minute, look at that shiny sack.
Jesus.
Look at that shiny ball
That's
bag.
really not good.
That's
Bobby.
yeah.
It's just a
That's-
trimmed
that's a
up-
gentleman dressed as a woman.
No, it's not.
Look at that
Special
little
lady.
fucking that gray ball
Anthony's
bag.
right, though. Every picture looks like there's some kind of prostitution going on.
Yeah.
Why can't we get just a regular Thai woman?
Because they don't exist.
Thai lady, but don't put Thai lady boy.
Oh, why not? Just let him do what he's going to do.
Look at this.
Look at that. There you go. Fucking
Uncut and big sack hanging down like Turkish taffy.
Oh, look at that.
Thai lady boy.
Underneath his pubes, it's just gray, dead skin.
How would you know that?
Because you can see it. Look at it.
You can't just come up with that.
Look at it.
God.
Look at it. You can see it right there. Oh, man.
All right, well.
Exactly. A room full of hard-ons now. Thanks.
What's the best she-man?
All right, hold on.
What's
This guy
the
is a
best she-man?
Marine. This guy's going to fucking tell us what's up. Sparks in Oklahoma.
What's going on, guys?
Hey, brother.
Bobby, you're exactly right.
I love you.
Flips are the hottest Asians around. In late 80s, early 90s, I was in the SUC in the Marine Corps. We went to Phuket, Thailand, Malaysia, Hong Kong, Philippines, Singapore, everywhere. Dead pups over there. The best ones, the best whores in the world are flips.
All right, hold on. What
Without
about
a
the
doubt.
Thai women?
He just said
You
that.
went-
Yeah, I went to Phuket. They're number 2. There's no doubt about it.
All right.
And then Japanese
Phuket.
are 3.
Japanese
Hong Kong,
are
which were
3.
Chinese were terrible.
Yeah, they're
Just ugly wall biters.
Yeah.
Faces are so flat.
They all smell like haddock.
Where was Anthony's then? What do you have? Taiwan?
Tahiti.
Tahiti, I mean. What about Tahiti?
What about what?
Tahiti.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, I've never been there.
Nobody's been to Tahiti since there was a wooden ship.
There's wooden
Nobody
shit.
goes, what the fuck is
That's
Tahiti?
just it. They don't know anything. You come there, everybody's like, oh, let's fuck you.
You go there, you can. You go to Tahiti, you can still fuck them for nails, like just trade metal.
For some molasses.
Yeah.
And you say the wrong thing and they cave your head in while you're sleeping.
Like cook.
Yeah.
There you go. My little history channel. Fucking Anthony.
You go watch that shit.
Well, I got a little.
Anthony fucking knows everything.
All right, we got a little something for everybody. Listen to this. Listen to this.
Yeah, I like to shoot him right now.
Locked in his cage, it's clear Noah is in big trouble. Bill Hamrick is furious that the 7-year-old monkey attacked his brother again, the second time in 2 weeks, though this time his brother needed surgery.
He looks worse than what he did the first time because he had blood completely all over him.
Noah's owner, Joseph Babe Hamrick, was feeding Noah a pork chop when the monkey went berserk, chomping Hamrick's calves and severing his left pinky finger. Joseph Hamrick choked Noah until the animal passed out and put him back in his cage. After the first attack, Joseph Hamrick said he couldn't bear to lose the monkey.
It would probably kill me. I'll tell you what it'd do. I wouldn't be able to handle it, seriously.
But Noah's owner is now reconsidering Noah's fate, telling his brother he was ready to get rid of the monkey.
So I'll be honest, I'm scared of him. And I told Babe, he needs to put him down.
Animal Control says it can't do anything because the attacks are in the owner's home, plus Hamrick has an exotic pet license.
So this guy's got a monkey that just keeps attacking him.
That's fantastic.
Why would you have a monkey in your house at this point?
People like monkeys. They're cute. You dress them up like little engineers. Remember watching Little Rascals, how fun it looked when Spanky had a monkey?
Why did he have a monkey?
Spanky always had a little monkey.
Oh, he didn't have a monkey?
He had a monkey, and he dressed in a little beret, and he put a little, engineer outfit on it. Yeah, Spanky had a monkey. Not all the time, but...
Did he really have a monkey?
Yeah.
Did Spanky
When my
have a
back
monkey?
pension comes in, I'll get you that monkey, Spanky.
How do you remember that line? Jesus.
There's something wrong with you, dude.
My sister had a baby monkey. You know what I said?
What?
I said, I was like, I'm going to be a monkey's uncle.
Oh, Chip, because...
I can stand you.
I know.
I
don't you
can't.
hate
What
him?
would you have done if you didn't get to do comedy? I just want to know, if you didn't get to do this for a living, what fucking creep you would have been at some fucking warehouse just bugging everybody.
I would have been 70 pounds heavier driving a forklift.
That monkey's got some fucking fangs.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Scary
All right, let's go
monkey.
to Steve in Pennsylvania. Steve.
Hey, morning, boys.
Good morning, Steve.
Hey, Bob, usually I think you're a bit of a fucking idiot, but this morning I got to agree with you, man. One of my...
First of all, that's no way to start a conversation,
It really
sir.
isn't.
There's no way.
Growing up back in the day, my brother was in the Nam, and when he was doing a little R&R on leave, he went to the Philippines, and sitting at the dinner table, having a little something to eat. My father just takes this letter from my brother, throws it up in the air, starts motherfucking, and this little picture kind of floated down, out of the air onto the table, and it was this Filipino chick that my brother hooked up with, and said he was going to marry her and bring her home, have a couple kids, the whole thing, and she was fucking gorgeous, man. So I got to agree with you, man.
Did he marry her?
No, he didn't marry her. He was on leave for like a month, and a couple letters home, that he was going to do the dirty deed, and for whatever reason, he would never talk about it when he came home. He just he left it there.
Because he had a killer.
Yeah, right.
She had a cock.
Yeah. She had a cock, and he just fucking killed her and took the cock and made it into a keychain.
All right. Wonderful.
Filipinos are the best. Did you ever, that fucking monkey, though, that's not like a monkey, that guy. That's like a humanzee.
What's a humanzee?
You ever saw Humanzee?
No, what's a humanzee?
Show him what a humanzee is. You never saw that show, Humanzee?
No.
It's got to be a human
Dude,
chimpanzee. Right?
What's the humanzee?
Oh, that fucking load smell is everywhere.
What's the humanzee?
Right there, that's a humanzee.
What is a humanzee?
It's the humanzee. That's like a human, half fucking
That's
man.
That's not half human.
That's what. No, this is a whole. They thought this fucking this humanzee was the fucking. Yeah, exactly.
Is that a hominid?
They actually they checked its DNA, and it wasn't all fucking chimpanzee.
That thing is just an old chimp.
Yeah, come on, Bobby.
It's just an old
What's wrong
bald
with you?
chimp.
Why are you buying into this crap?
No, I'm not buying into it. I'm just telling you what it is.
How do you know that?
Look at. Show him the fucking. Show him
You
that
believe
one.
in jackalopes
Show him
too?
that one.
Those jackrabbits with the antelope fucking
A jackalope?
antlers and fucking Bigfoot.
Or Chupacabra, or whoever that
Yeah,
fucking
that thing.
fictional thing is.
A Bigfoot?
Or the Yeti.
Humanzee.
Did you spot the Yeti?
The Jersey Devil.
Yeah. The Jersey Devil was driving a fucking Prius, and his little cloven hoof couldn't hit the
Yes,
brake.
I can't get in. We got to 100 feet from my house.
Does he drive a Prius?
Yes.
The Jersey Devil.
Yes.
What a dumb legend that was.
You didn't like the
Jersey Devil stunk.
Jersey's got some fucked up
Just
legends.
awful. Hangs out in South Jersey in the woods with fucking a little jacket.
Look at the Photoshop job on that.
That looks
It's a
good, though.
deer running through the woods being chased by the Jersey Devil.
That's the Jersey Devil, huh?
Yeah, there's a fucking shadow on the picture from where it was held up and rephotographed.
Yeah.
It's got to be real because they named their hockey team after it.
Yeah.
It's true.
So
Yeah,
it's
I didn't
got to
even
be
think
real.
about that.
New Jersey Devils, so they must be real.
You don't believe in any of that shit? Like, you think we found everything there is on the planet?
Yes.
Everything.
Everything.
Pretty much, except for maybe some dumb little insect somewhere.
What about in the
Or
ocean?
Something way down deep in the ocean, but it's like not a big sea monster. It's probably some little fucking guppy.
Yeah, some
with a
slow-moving
light
thing
bulb
with
on its head.
glowing head, right?
Yeah.
Hey, there's going to be an EAS
Big
test
clit.
in 30 seconds, so it's going to fuck up the rest of this break. So why don't we just break so the EAS test could go over some horse shit. We'll be back with Bob. Got Robert Kelly live in studio. It's robertkellylive.com for all his concert dates, doing the stand-up thing. And we're playing a little Beatles for Bob Kelly because we learned during the break that Bobby hates the Beatles.
I fucking hate them.
Hey, I talked up the record right to the post and you fucked me up.
I don't get it.
Right to the vocals, I did that.
What's the post? Sorry, Opie. I apologize. What's a post?
Listen to the
Anthony?
replay. I played it perfectly, and then Bobby stepped up.
What Paul's wife had on one leg.
See, if I didn't fuck it up, he wouldn't have said that brilliant joke.
That's good.
That's why this Opie show works.
Bobby, so what's up with you and the Beatles? Why do you hate the Beatles?
I fucking hate them.
Why?
Because they listen to it.
How
What?
can you say you hate the Beatles?
They suck. You know what? I found an iPod around 5 years ago, and then at the cellar, and they had every Beatles song ever on this fucking thing. And I put it on my iTunes, and now it's on it's on my
Maybe
iPhone.
you just got sick of it.
Dude, you're working out in the middle, you got fucking some crazy shit on, some Slipknot or fucking Skid Row, and you rock, fucking rocking it out, and then fucking this dumb song pops on. Sucks all the life out of me. I just want to fucking fall asleep on the treadmill.
Beatles have some good songs.
They
though.
suck.
You're crazy.
You are
Name
crazy.
one fucking good song.
Let It Be?
Let it be.
Fucking In My Life?
It's the same chorus over and over. How many times do they say the chorus over and over? Let it be, let it be,
A bunch.
let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Fucking shut the fuck up. We get it.
How about In My Life? Is
This
a great
song too. Listen how many fucking times they sing this chorus.
You don't like In My Life is Lennon? It's amazing.
I don't mind Lennon
You
as
have to
much
be a
as I
communist.
fucking hate.
You're a communist.
Listen, they're from,
Remember!
they're not fucking American. They're English.
Who gives a shit?
What the fuck does that mean? It's not like I'm saying I hate Bruce Springsteen.
We've embraced them. What about some of their trippier stuff?
Well, like what? Play me something. Play me something rocking.
How about
If
I
you
Am
can
the
play me
Walrus,
some-
Cuckoo?
Play me something that
Give me I
compares
Am
to
the
Van
Walrus.
Halen's
How about Helter Skelter? Play him Helter Skelter.
Van Halen's Panama. That's a fucking song.
It is, but the rest of the Van Halen stuff is Van.
You don't like Van Halen?
They stink.
I like Van
Panama?
Halen. You could have picked a
Great
better song than Panama.
And Jump. No, I love Hard for Teacher.
No, that
really
look
are
it-
you?
Okay,
They're
okay.
terrible.
I'm not saying that all is fucking
What's
great.
good by them?
But it's fucking Van Halen 1 and 2. Those are fucking
What's
the Cradle Will Rock.
That's a good song.
Fucking
I hate.
on Thanksgiving, I was doing. Dane was like, "Dude, I go to Thanksgiving. I help feed the homeless every year down the Laugh Factory. You should come." I was like, "All right, I'll go down." I go in. First of all, Dane's does white meat. That's all he does. He doesn't do anything else. He's white meat only.
Why?
I don't know. He's just white meat in the center, white meat. I'm on potatoes. 20 minutes in, I get a fucking tap on the shoulder. The guy just gives me the thumb sign, beat it. I go, what do you, what? He goes, get out. Fucking Arsenio Hall bumped me off fucking potatoes. He goes, Arsenio wants potatoes. And they fucking bumped me out of fucking potatoes. I'm just standing there. Then he yells at me, you can't stand there. I go, what the fuck am I supposed to do?
Who was running
Trying
this?
to be a nice guy.
Dude.
Who was running this?
Some fucking dude with an afro and a Jerry curl.
Oh.
We found the Brad Delp song.
Let's hear.
Who's Brad?
He's the guy from Boston that died, and then
The
he
lead
had a
singer
song
of
called
Boston.
"Rockin' Away" that had references a lot of Boston songs. So when Brad Delp died, somebody made a tribute video with his song "Rockin' Away," which no one heard because no one. Well, that's the reason probably he killed himself because no one gave a shit about his "Rockin' Away" song.
Put a barbecue in his bedroom and fucking
yeah.
sealed the door up and
The
went to
lead
sleep.
singer to Boston did?
Yeah, a few years back. He was a great guy, too. We met him over the years. But they're saying it's just like Jimmy's We're Back song, so that's why we're playing this. Hit it there.
Wasn't something I planned. All I ever wanted was to be what I am. I was just 13 years old. I heard a record that stopped me cold. I bought a Sears guitar and I started to jam.
Yeah, man. Yeah. It's like Mankind right there.
I see that. Young Mankind, right?
It did look like him.
The chorus is cheesy, but it's not that bad.
It's not that bad.
But the chorus is a little cheesy.
Just me and my Kingsford charcoal.
That's funny. This is the hibachi anthem.
Did you?
67 was the summer of love. Those were times when the music had something to say.
Stephen S. has changed the name of the song to Rotten Away. So,
Oh, shit.
yeah.
Made a demo, it was more than a feeling.
See? We're doing the Boston song.
Thought we were well on our way. Well on our way. I remember we all got together. Held our breath as we opened.
I like this.
I do too.
Fuck me. I gotta go buy it now on iTunes.
Nothing. I mean, it's, you know.
It's not great, but it's catchy.
He aged in like a week.
No kidding. You see that?
Holy shit.
It's on YouTube. Brad Delp tribute video, Rocket Away.
He was having some problems with the drugs.
Is that why he killed himself?
Yeah, he was having some problem with the drugs and depression and shit.
And he literally put a hibachi in his room?
Yeah.
They speculate he wasn't having a barbecue because of the note
Yes, the suicide note.
There were no burgers, and there was a note.
It wasn't a recipe.
Yeah, exactly.
At least he was nice enough to warn everyone else that there's a problem behind the door, by the way.
Yes.
He left a note.
When you find me, please turn me over and baste me.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, please don't let the salmon burn. Sincerely, your dead friend / relative.
Yeah.
Got that
the old
Boston
double
sound.
lead, yeah.
In the suicide note, he said, "I can't take having a last name that sounds like an anal polyp." That is what a delp sounds like. You have to have a cluster of delps taken off your colon.
You have a few delps in here.
Yeah, do you know what that is? That's a mealy substance under the crown of your cock. If you have delp.
Mealy?
Yeah. It's like a mealy, cheesy, like wart-like substance under your dick crown.
Horrible.
Exactly.
Dick crown.
Nobody eats delp sandwiches anymore.
Ah, God.
Breaking news: David Schuster suspended from MSNBC. Do we know why? Is that?
I wonder what
real?
he said that was inappropriate that Oberman will grovel and apologize and not back him up for it.
Is that true? Schuster suspended for what?
Let's see. Indefinitely. Uh-oh, that means gone.
That means let's see who else is involved.
This might be more exciting if it was the result of abysmal ratings or embarrassment over journalistic bankruptcy. As it is, MSNBC has apparently suspended David Schuster indefinitely for disloyalty. The only
I know the story. He made a pilot for CNN.
Oh.
And they found out about it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
CNN was interested in something, so he made a pilot for CNN, and it got back to the MSNBC.
So he might be jumping ship.
So that's the loyalty thing. They're like, you know what? Fuck you.
Then he might get a gig at CNN.
They might make it easy for him to go to CNN.
Which
CNN.
isn't much better than MSNBC at this point in the ratings.
True. Larry King getting his ass kicked.
Fox is just wiping everybody up. They are fucking killing every other news outlet.
It's amazing how when you talk to people, they're like, "Oh, Fox is so terrible," but it's like no one's making people watch it.
I know, yeah.
Fucking assholes.
Yeah, you can watch any fucking channel you want.
Exactly. You can watch if you know fucking Logo if you're aunt.
A Logo. I watch the gay channel.
I watch the outdoor channel.
Do you?
Why? It's called a fucking window.
Why don't you go outdoors instead of watching the outdoor channel?
I watch the channel. It's
What's
called
on the outdoor
foyer.
channel?
They hunt bucks.
Oh, is that what they do? Hunt?
Whitetail.
I don't like watching
They bow
animals
hunt.
get killed.
You know what? Can I say something? I really don't anymore either.
I don't.
I thought I would. I used to like that hunting shit, but now I watch it and I just feel
bothers you.
Well, they hold the fucking head up and they're moving it around, and the thing's just
know.
wide-eyed and it's dead, and it's like, what the fuck? I was just eating some grass and shit.
Yeah, trying to have a good time out here with myself.
Just kill me. And then now they got hot chicks in it now, though, hunting.
Do they?
Yeah, it's like I can't watch girl MMA on Showtime.
No, why you got a boner?
Dude, I can't watch it. Did you see that fight they had last week with the chicks?
No.
They wear the tight shorts now, and you can see like the outline of exactly what their pussy looks like while they're fucking fighting each other.
That's kind of hot.
Oh, they're just squatting down. Their assholes are spread open, and they're fucking trying to break each other's arms and fucking eat each other's pussies at the same time.
Sounds nice.
Dude, I can't fucking do it. Now, this is
poor
just...
deer. What, are we going to watch him get his head blown off?
Look at the nice deer.
Yeah, dude.
Look at the deer. Just standing there.
Just looking up like, hey,
Look at that.
I think something's going on up there.
Is he here to pet us?
I think something's going on. They're wagging their little white tails.
Watch, they get hit, though, and they're like, what the fuck? And then they run. And then they realize
they do
they're
run.
dead.
They don't even know.
There's nothing going on.
They don't even know
Here
what
we go.
hits them.
Watch.
Why? They're just kind
How
of...
close are you going to let these motherfuckers get?
They're
Hit
kind
them
of
on the head with a
wandering
ball-peen hammer.
Exactly. These deer are dopes. They think the gun is a treat dispenser.
I'll tell you.
Fucking assholes are walking over there with their mouths open, hoping for a salt treat.
A treat dispenser.
That's fucking idiots.
You know what is funny? Look at he's looking right at the gun.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
He
yeah.
thinks it's a fucking periscope. Oh, maybe I can see other things to eat by looking through this. What a retard. Fucking deer has Down syndrome. He's walking towards the gun.
Here we go.
So dead.
He's just staring right into the view of the
shot
gun.
right
Yeah, he's playing chicken and about to lose badly. Look at the...
There's nothing going on.
No, he thinks...
Watch. There we go.
See, there's nothing going on. They're just looking at the
watch
deer.
this.
They're all looking at it. All the deer see. Oh, fucking dead.
You know what?
What a shot.
Look at this other one's like, what the fuck? The other one doesn't even
The
run.
other one hasn't moved.
And then there's
he
the
nailed
fucking
that fucker right
dummy.
in the goddamn chest. Or
And
the
the-
neck.
but the
Where
other
did he
deer-
get him?
Where'd he hit him?
Right in the fucking
Where was
head.
the kill shot?
It wasn't
Right
in the head.
It wasn't in the head.
Oh! That
No, he
deer
got
didn't
him in the
interfere or anything,
chest.
though. I'll say that.
How do you know?
That
maybe
thing
you're
was-
right. It's still alive. It's still lying there.
It's a heart shot.
Look at this other one.
Can I say the other deer just looked?
Dude,
Yeah,
watch
the
it.
other deer just went, hey, why did he fall? Why did he fall down?
You know what is funny though? Watching turkeys get killed. That kind of makes me laugh. Then the other turkeys try to fuck it. I'm not kidding.
They're trying to bond with the murderers.
Yeah,
We didn't like him either. Thanks for doing us a favor.
Fucking love turkeys getting shot with a shotgun.
Oh, God, Bobby, that's funny.
Man, that deer did not fucking budge after he got hit, by the way. That was a hell of a shot.
Well, it's time to go home.
Yes.
Yeah, 10
We do. Oh, some people show up so late. My goodness.
Well, Bobby, RobertKellyLive.com, but you're going to West Des Moines, Iowa, then you're going to Cleveland, and then you got the big Boston show.
Yeah, coming up, man.
All the dates on RobertKellyLive.com or Robert Kelly fans on Twitter.
Yeah, I tried to change it.
To what?
I went to the Twitter offices.
Oh, yeah, you did. Were they cool?
Yeah, this kid Sean is a big fan of you guys, actually. He knows me from this show.
And what does he do for Twitter?
He works in the international department with a Japanese gentleman. I went over and visited him. Fucking what a great setup over there.
Yeah.
Catered lunch every day.
If you're Twitter, of course.
All open setting. Like literally, there's no big main office.
what do they do?
For the main guy? Like they're on the floor next to. Like
what do they do?
No phones. They just send each other tweets.
We're doing all the work for them. What do they do?
Exactly.
What the fuck do they do, Bobby?
I don't know. I didn't ask that
What do the
offices do?
Really?
You know what? There's a lot of people.
You were there. Did you ask anyone?
I asked them about 141.
Maybe they're just all making believe they do something.
I asked them a lot of questions. I had a lot of questions I asked.
Why didn't you just get Robert Kelly?
I can't get Robert Kelly's taken.
So I asked him.
By who?
By Robert Kelly.
What does he do, though? Why is he so important?
Are you a bigger
Exactly.
Robert Kelly?
Hope he's a pederast.
Should go to the biggest Robert Kelly.
I know, I should, right? He won't
Yes.
fucking give it to me.
You asked him?
Yeah,
How many followers does he have?
He has, I'll tell you right now. You want to know?
What did he say?
He said,
We're running out of show, though, for real, because we
said
didn't take
no.
as many breaks today.
I met the CEO.
Yeah.
I mean, the
Well, who
owner
is
of the
he? What's he?
company.
Is he a regular guy?
Who?
Robert Kelly.
Yeah, what does he do?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Go look at his Twitter.
Never looked at his
There's
site
Robert
or-
Kelly.
No, I never
How many
did.
followers does
Who's
the-
listening to him? Let me see him.
This is going to hurt Bobby so bad.
He's got 82 followers.
He's got 82 followers.
Can everybody go to Robert Kelly and tell him to fucking give me my name back?
Please.
Give him the name, you
What does he have? 82 followers?
And who has Jim Norton at Gmail? I want that email address.
I want Robert Kelly. Robert Kelly. What does this guy do, Robert Kelly?
Exactly.
Can I see the
Says
photo?
that he's a geek, he's a geek, football fan, and all-around nice guy.
He's not nice enough.
If he's a nice guy, he would give me that fucking
All
name.
around nice guy.
All around nice guy. You don't
Don't
like
make
that?
him mad, Jim, because I want to get my name first.
No, he said all around nice guy.
Yeah, someone maybe he is.
Everybody should tweet what a nice guy he is. I'm like, well, I got some at mentions.
That'd be funny. Just everybody hit his Twitter today.
Pound him.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess he's from the UK.
Oh.
Limey bastard.
And
Exactly.
He's a
What-
geek, though. He probably could fucking hack into
Half
my
a fig.
me account. And
Might
just
as well,
ruin
it might as well be your Twitter. Here's a tweet. Just had pizza for dinner.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What's your tweets? What's your amazing genius tweet?
have a joke.
Oh, yeah,
All
that's a
right,
good
go
point,
ahead.
Bob.
That's true. You're right. You're right. Just take one. Yeah, you're right,
You took
Opie.
a lot of shots today.
Sorry,
You
go
can't
ahead.
take one back. What the fuck?
Sorry.
What's the matter with you? What Danny's
You're
saying.
absolutely right. I apologize. Do it again, Danny.
Danny's saying as an
Do it
entertainer,
again,
you're
Danny.
dull.
Try it again.
So
Here,
much.
just try it again.
it
Action.
again.
Go.
You want to
Pick
do
it
it
over.
on?
Andy, come on, Danny. Go. Ready? Here we go. This fucking
Pick
guy.
it
What an
over.
asshole. What a fucking guy. He's probably fucking guy. Go.
guy.
Do it.
I'll do it.
All right, you go ahead. Hey, fucking, what the fuck, this guy?
Those Twitter might as well be yours. It's shit.
I don't like he punched it up.
Just mean.
All right.
Yeah, he didn't.
We really got to go for Ron.
Yeah, let's get
See you tomorrow.
Yeah, let's
Guys,
Later,
take it easy.
everybody. See you tomorrow.
I said what in the butt. I said what in the butt. Do it in my butt, in my butt. You want to do it in my butt, in my butt. You want to do it in my butt, in my butt. Do it in my butt. Okay. Do it in my butt, in
in my butt? You want to do it in my butt? In my butt? You want to do it in my butt? In my butt? Do it in my butt. Okay.
On the Teddy Mountain Highway. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Teddy Mountain Highway. Rolling along Teddy Mountain Highway. Singing my song. Jimmy in the back. Eddie in the front. Opie at the wheel. And we ain't gonna stop on the Teddy Mountain Highway. Driving along Teddy Mountain Highway. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Daddy's hands up. Sam down. Travis going bald. Steve's going gay on the Teddy Mountain Highway. Yeah, yeah, yeah.